ሜሪ እንኳን ደህና መጣሽ። እቲ My head is about it.
ሰላም ዶ
ርእሰይ ክትኮስ ደለ እዊ ክኸብድ ሕብረተሰብ
ታሆይና ህ
ክኸብድ ሕብረተሰብ Now I know.
ከም ገረንዲ
My goodness.
زي عبينا الحمس بالي وناي قزينا يسيبنا حاكيبنا
ገንዘበይ ከፊለ ይካሉ ዘረባ እቲኦም ናት ክባሸር በልያ ክመፁ ደሊቶ ኮይኖም ለማዓት ሃናፅ ዝኾነ ትምህርቲ ላትና ሞ
ናፍቲ ናብ አራት ይደል
Yo, what up, bro?
How you doing?
I wanted to save you some time because I was setting a marathon and some people are still behind.
Yeah, no, do what you got to do. Business first.
No, they were running behind. So I thought I'd save you some time instead of keeping you in when they were not magic happening. But I'm grateful that you're here. And we're going to crack on.
Let me just show my
Ni'ima
face.
Wazu Kulatkum, please help me spread the news. Hello, sister-in-law to be.
Oh, how are you?
I'm grateful. I'm doing amazing. I'm super. How are
Doctor,
you?
this is
I'm great,
my
thanks.
fiance. Her name is Selena.
Selena, what a beautiful name. It's actually an Eritrean name. Are you Eritrean?
No.
Because I can't trust my brother. He would he'd be after my sisters.
So this is actually my secret weapon name, by the way.
Which one?
My fiance,
Selena.
she's literally adding, I don't know what to call it, but that missing ingredient to take things to the next level. It was literally her.
It's magic, bro. It's always magic. There is this thing we can't put in words that always happens to be part of the dynamics. So when the right vibration is around, it humbles you so much. You get to learn that you've been rushing for no reason.
100%.
That's you need someone to ground you. You need someone to say, you know what, you're doing amazing, but you need to slow down. You're giving your 80% to the 20%. Micromanage. So when you can see those things through different eyes, magic happens.
No, 100%. And you know, part of the strategy that I was telling you about is literally what she was saying, so that I don't spend the 80% on, or how do I say, on 20%. No, yeah.
Selena, what level are you at the moment?
I couldn't see you guys.
We're doing the business together.
In London, I literally got my passport like a day later. So since it was 2 days, I just ended up not coming. But I was supposed to meet you when you...
Did he tell you that I gave him a good company?
Yes, he did.
Did he tell you that I gave him a good company?
Yeah.
So
well,
he was in safe hands.
In September. We're going to come again in September.
Are you not coming to Lisbon?
We actually
might
come, but we have to come to Lisbon. Let's just say we're coming. We're gonna have to do our visas quite early because we have a cruise in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, we qualified for a local retreat it was a Southern Africa promotion. So literally that's already going to take all the month end momentum. So we were just asking ourselves, like, if we're going to be traveling half of the month, and then with the flights, jet lag, and then we land and then we're leaving again. So we're just trying to find but
like for literally,
where are you going on vacation actually?
Yeah.
Where are you going?
I'm coming closer to you, bro. I'm going to Mauritius.
Mauritius.
We wanted to go to Croatia.
I think if we go to Lisbon, we'll just do Mauritius. So that
this is the thing, bro. I had a feeling.
Yeah. Maybe we do Lisbon, then
here's the deal.
Mauritius.
So,
because we wanted Croatia.
I think according to the plan, the boss has set out schedule where we go to Mauritius, and now we're back. We stop in Kenya. We do a week in the safari, and we'll be back home. So it's a double trip, if you like.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So we've always wanted to do the safari. We haven't done it yet, so we thought we'd tag it along.
No, but honors is literally what has been helping us. So I don't think we would want to miss it, because like from the virtual one in 2021, then Los Angeles last year still shifted a lot for us. So definitely 80% chance of attending.
I think you've got to push for it because the conversation is different there. You know what? In Los Angeles, who I met?
We didn't see
Super
you
Mario.
there.
Yeah, that's my brother.
In Los Angeles?
Yeah, I think we didn't know
I was
each other
busy in the streets recruiting people. We didn't know each other.
Yes, we didn't know each other.
No, for real though, for real. Everyone thought I was crazy.
Wow.
I was telling
But
you
we heard a lot
earlier, right?
about
I was trying to get everyone in. Hopefully good things, because I'm crazy.
Yes. On vacation, when we were in Thailand, we heard a lot about you from Angela.
Thailand.
Yes. When we went to Thailand.
Angela is sweet. Angela is my girl. She's an old school. Yeah.
So
she's one to reckon with. She's incredible. Real, raw.
Yeah.
Boom.
Real.
Just to touch on the Super Mario conversation, so before we start the call, he's one of the first few distributors I followed when I joined in the business, because I had a very skeptical mindset about the opportunity, but he was already at President's team. And by the time I was world team, and I then sent him a DM just saying, hey, bro, we are copying what you guys are doing in America. Just give us some words of wisdom. A lot of people don't believe, and they are trashing us on social media. And he just responded and he said, just keep on working. They will learn. And we wrote that down. We kept on working. And he literally was our special guest 2 years later at a leadership development weekend. And a couple of months later, I was a President's team member. He was with us in South Africa before the lockdown. So he needed to stay in South Africa during the lockdown as well. So we spent a lot of time together.
Is that Daniel Spieler?
No, Super Mario.
Super Mario. Okay. I forgot his name as well. Is it Zulchit? Something down that line. A very slim but fit guy. I'll show you who he is in Instagram.
Okay.
He's very proud, very spiritual guy as well. We've learned so much. I've learned so much from him. It's just incredible. Them guys had it.
So
no, Style, I met Style as well. Style gave me his 15K. Is it 15K or 30K?
30.
He gave me his medal, took a picture, and he was like, you know what, bro? It feels so fitting on you than it's on me. And I'm like, ooh, I need to earn it, bro. Don't hype me up for it. But it was brilliant to see all of them rooting for us. It's like the other part of the world, they need to step up the game and truly match what we're doing here. And I'm like, we're following your footprints, your footsteps. So step it wisely.
Okay. No, 100%. So we are ready to go. So what do you need from us? Are you going to intro? Yeah.
Yeah. Please give me 1 sec, because it seems as though some of them are not in the Zoom. Guys, Zoom. This is for you. A lot of them are leaving now purely because they thought it's a private conversation. No. So give me 2 minutes. ሳራ ናይ ኖርዌይ ባሽር ግበርያ ሃኒ ኣብ ኩሉ ግሩፓት ቮይስ ግደፍሎም ምክንያቱ እዚ ክስታይ እዚ ግሩፕ ክስታይ መሲሎም ወፁ ኣሎ መስለኒ ንዓና መፅኦም ደሎ ኣጋይሽና ካፋልጦሜ እንተኽኢልኩም ካሜራኹም ክፈትዎ ምእንቲ ኩላና ኢንጌጅ ክንገብር ክልተ ደቂቕ ጥራይ ክንህበኩም ነትዮም ካልኦት ሰባት ካሸር ክትብሎ this is for us ናተይ ናቶምን ጥራሕ ኣይኮነን ንዓኹም ኢላ ዓዲመዮም ደለኹ ንዓና ኢሎም መፅኦም ደሎ ኣለኽዶ ሃኒ ሄርሞን ሳራ I don't know what's happening with the Zoom. I think someone is sharing them some link.
Any situation is no problem.
No, they're actually getting the message across.
Salam.
Hi, Cassandra. Please share Gubari after marathonat. Agash Mihalam Tigrinya get Gubari.
Okay, arrange.
So, doctor, just to ask a quick question. So, are you live on like YouTube at the same time so that your other distributors are on the call live on YouTube while you are opening the Zoom call?
No. So from the Zoom, I stream it directly into YouTube, but it's called unlisted. What that means is that only people with the link can see it. So if they're not here because of the time zone difference we have, they can watch it later in the day. Okay. So I've got like 3 channels. One of them is something that I purely speak about health and wellness. One of them is purely that I speak about Herbalife and our contribution and the business opportunity. One of them is something that I dedicate for children. So this one is being dedicated. This one is being streamed as we speak, as into the Progress Academy into RAI. So if people are not in today, we will share the link in the groups, and then they can watch it when the time is right for them.
Lovely.
Cassandra, is the Zoom ችግር አለው ወዲህ? I can't see. This is very unreal.
አቤት
Is the Zoom not አቲኺ?
ኖርማል
አቲኺ ዝኾነ ደውፅ ገለ ነገር አለው?
ላ ወላ ሓንቲ ፀገም የምፅን ብቀዳማይ ኣብያትን ነይራ ሎሚ ግን ተኺላት እያ ወላ ሓንቲ ከነት ኣጋይሽ ሎሚ ዓንቲ ክመፁ ይኽእሉ እዮምሽ ሓደሽቲ
ኖ ኣማራቶም ደለው ጥራሕ ምሳና ዘለው ጥራሕ
ኣሶ ኦኬ ሶሪ ሰዲድ ኣለና ኣለኹ ይፅበያ ነይሩ ተፈለና ኣለን
This is very unreal.
What seems to be the issue that you are facing?
Purely because we got we came ahead of the curve. They thought this is our conversation because this Zoom is shared, of course, with everyone. So they come and they think it's us talking, and then they leave. Brugat, Zoom na ako mito kafito dolo. Bejahom na tama marathon sa kamdalo sabat sa dolo. It's not right. Na kutsbayna nsom. Isra gal kutsbayna laka ikonan. Ana zadnoqom that I believe to be the best. ኣብዚ ኪደትና ህና ንዓና ድመስሉ ነቲ መገዲ ኸሪእና ድኽእሉ ሰባት ዓዲመ ኣለኹ So please ክትመጽኡ ከለኹም እንድሕር ክኢልኩም ካሜራኹም ከፊትኩም ሓንሳብ ሃይበልዎም እሞ ምሳኹም ኣማራቶም ዘለዎ ሰባት ድማ ሸር በልዎም so let's get started okay ሕሩይ please ኣብታ ኣማራቱን ካብ ዝተረዳ እሞ ነቶም ብዛዕባ health wellness and wealth ክዛረበና ኣብዘን ሰለስተ ርእስቲ እዚአን ኣድላይነት ናይ ጥዕና ድሕረ ባይትኡ ከመይ ገይሩ ከዓ ፕሬዚደንት ቲም ከም ዝበፅሐ ሕጂ ከመይ ይኸይድ ምህላው ከዛረበና ንእሽተይ ብዛዕባኡ ዝኾን ሓበሬታ ክበኩም እየ ቅድም ግን እዚኣ ናብ ኩሉ ሰብ ክትበፅሕ ትዙም ተኸፊቱ ምህላው ትማራቶንኩም ንገርዎም perhaps this is as good as you can get for you ንዓኹም ድመስል ምስ ድሕረ ባይታኹም ድዛመድ ከምቲ ናትኩም ገድሊ ድሓለፍ but most importantly ንሽግሩ ድሳዕረ ሰብ okay this is the best I can bring you closer to the edge of winning ካልእ ዓይነት perspective ዓይን ክትልቅሑ ተደልይኹም this is the closest I can bring you okay ኣንቲ ሪኹም ኣለኹም ማርኪዝ ዝገብሮ so ኣነ ዘይበፃሕክዎ ቅድሜና ድፀንሐ ውረድ ደይብ ዝረኣዮ ኣብቲ ኪደት ሽግር ብጣዕሚ ዝተፈተነ ደቡብ ኣፍሪቃ ማለት ብጣዕሚ ዝተፈተነ ካብ ኣዝዩ ዝተሰዓረ ድሕረ ባይታ መፅዩ እንታይ ድመስል ናብራ ከም ዝነብር ሎማ ዓንቲ ክዕብለና እዩ ማለት እዩ ጁኒየር ይበሃል ጁኒየር ፕሬዚደንት ቲም ኮይኑ ሰልያና ከዓ በዓልቲ ቤቱ ማለት እዩ ሕፂቱ bro when did you join again it's 2017 ኣብ 2017 እዩ ኸይዱ ኣብ ክልተ ዓመት ኣብ ትሕቲኡ ጌት ገለመለ ድበሃል ዘይብሉ ከሎ ሱፐርቫይዘር ጥራሕ ገይሩ ፕሬዚደንት በፂሑ ዳርጋ 20,000 ሮያሊቲ ድኸውን ሒዙ ከዓ ይቕፅል ነይሩ ማለት እዩ ክመፅእ ከሎ ነቶም ትራንስሌሽን ትደልዩ ንገርኒ I will ኣመንጎ ትራንስሌት ክገብር እየ እንታይ ግን ክንገብር ንኽእል ኢና ብእንግሊሽ ጥራሕ ክንገብሮ ኢና እሞ ነቶም ዳሓለፈኩም ኣብ መጨረሻ ክንደግሞ ንኽእል ኢና እስከቶም ትራንስሌሽን የድልየና የትብል ሓደ ፀሓፍለይ Mary, no, it's actually going to be in English. አማርኛ እና ትግርኛ ማለት ነው በሁለቱም ያቀላቀልን እናደርጋለን ወንድማችን በአማርኛ ነው የማወራው So just before you know it, Junior, I've just spoken 3 different languages in a split of a few minutes.
Now I understand why you've got such a big business.
أتي وتتقوى والله
Okay. Welcome everyone. Solomon, እንኳን ደህና መጣችሁ ሁላችሁም እንኳን ደህና መጣችሁ ንግግራችን በእንግሊዘኛ አደርጋለሁ ሁሉ ሰው እንዲገባ ማለት ነው ያልገባችሁን በመሃልን ትግርኛና አማርኛ ያቀላቀልኩት አወራዋለሁ Can I have everyone to open your camera just out of respect and say hello to my very respected brother and his fiancée so that way we give it a hello a good shout and if you think
your girlfriend
if you're hungry
Hi.
Hi. Hello. Hello, everyone.
nice to see you guys
Likewise,
Nice to
thank
meet
you.
Thank you for the warm welcome.
እቶም ፅምኢ ዘለኩም if you're hungry ኣብዚ እንኳ ደሕና መጻኹም ዝብል ዕምባባ ድዩ ወላ ካልእ መሰጅ ድዩ ኣብዚ ናይ ርእቶ መፅሓፊ ግደፍሎም ከምዛ ዘይበልኩም ባዕልኩም ናይ ልባማት ስራሕ ማለት ነው ሜሪ አንቺ ውጤትን ብቻ ሳይሆን ስለ ቀድሞሽን ያለውን ኦፖርቹኒቲ ልትጠቀሚ ከሆንሽ እዚ የዌልካም ሜሴጅን ብትተዊ ተገቢ ነው እንኳን ደህና መጻኹም ኩላትኩም so
Hi. ምን አልከኝ ዶክተር?
በእንግሊዘኛም የፈለግሽው መልእክት ልትተው ትችላለሽ እንኳን ደህና መጣችሁ ለማለት ደግሞ በፍላወር ነው ወይ እንኳን ደህና መጣችሁ መልእክት እዚህ ልትጽፉት
እንዴት ነው? ኦኬ
ቻት ላይ ነው የምትጽፊው ከፈለግሽ Okay, you're ready. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is unique in its nature. Someone from South Africa who've seen the highs and the lows, someone who can relate to your narrative, someone who's struggled through the barriers of Herbalife itself. Someone who believed that numbers only can speak and defeated the algorithm. Someone who truly made such a ripple effect across all African community. I don't know if you had a chance to hear and perhaps watch him speak on stage. This is the closest I can bring you into winning. Okay? If you see this, you've got two options. You've got to either die or make it. It's like God showing you a vision, and that's the last of your life. Okay? This is as good as you can get. To date, you've never spoken to a president other than Rahel. You've never spoken to a president team who is related to your journey. Someone who looks like you, someone that you can relate, someone who've gone through the hurdles, who've gone through rebuilding a family structure, who've gone through validating himself through all the odds. Someone who actually can speak your narrative. So please welcome my amazing friend, someone such in a great vibration and energy, Junior and Selena. Thank you for offering to come. Rahel would have given you a welcome message, our president team, your African president team, the first president lady, the first African lady president in the UK in 40 years history now. But she's dealing with the little ones. So I'm the anointed one to do this welcoming. But hey, before further ado, I would love to welcome you to our little hub. And I'm just super excited, bro. For me, it has always been goosebumping speaking to you, but I'm just trying to expose my brothers and sisters here to the opportunity, what it's like to be you and how you've shifted everything that is in the business. So please take on the stage. And if you have slides to share, I'm more than happy to give you the co-host. And I'd love to let everyone know how lucky they are to have this conversation. Stage is yours.
Thank you so much for that heartwarming introduction. You know, obviously, right now, just the way you've just laid off the call, speaking about us actually all being from the same background, where maybe in this opportunity it may seem like it's not for certain people, but what we really love about the Herbalife opportunity is that it does not discriminate. It does not care about your background. It does not care about the color of your skin. All it knows is the numbers that you put in and how much product you are using, basically, and it will pay you what you put in. So we are so humbled to be sharing our story with you guys today, where there's going to be, we always train authentically because we speak from the heart. And for us, I think that is the best way to teach the business, where the best person that you must work on becoming is your best self, so that you don't have to act like someone that you are not. So there is always going to be the next level version of yourself. There's the version of you the day before you joined Herbalife, and then there's the version of you that you are now, and there's the version of you that you are going to become. And that level that you want to become, you are either going to prepare to be that best version, or you are going to be just the normal version of yourself. So there's two options that you're going to have in your Herbalife business. You are either currently preparing, or you are repairing things that you are not working on currently in your business. So just to give you guys a little bit of how my journey started in 2017, I first heard about Herbalife in 2015 or 2014 from a lot of people that were sending me DMs, and particularly my sponsor, who is a friend of mine, told me about Herbalife in 2015. I never believed in the business opportunity. I was a competitive bodybuilder, and I was very hard-headed. The honest truth to tell you guys right now, it took certain circumstances to get me to say yes to Herbalife. I would say that I was not very recruitable because I'm very stubborn. I'm the person when I'm focused on something and I've already made a decision, I cut everything out and I work the plan. Because as a bodybuilder, you get the mindset of having to eat certain foods all the time, and you need to always be saying no to your friends that want to take you out to restaurants, the parties, all of those things. But what I'm grateful for is that right now in Herbalife, what skills are you bringing into Herbalife that you can use to build your business? So for me, as a person that goes to the gym, you guys can see that I'm a person that exercises and stuff now all the time. And now, because I was disciplined, my circumstances changed at home, where I said no to Herbalife 2015, 2016. And then when you keep on saying no, nothing changes. So I had what we call an accumulated disaster of not saying yes to opportunities. My mom's house got flooded. We lost everything at home. And thank God for my sponsor who did not give up and kept on following up. Do you want to be where you are right now in the next 2 years? Because some of you guys maybe have been speaking to a prospect and you've only followed up on them for 2 months and you're saying, this person doesn't want to join. You have no idea of what can happen when you consistently follow up. Maybe there's going to be certain people that you're going to get in the business. There's going to be those that just say yes at the beginning. And then there's those that you already know, like, okay, this person, if I could have a person like this in the business, that person, you're not going to just present the opportunity and say yes. You are going to need to show your commitment and your consistency yourself so that you'll never know what could happen. Like with me, the day I said yes to Herbalife, that's when everything changed for my sponsor, because my sponsor started 2 years before me, but everything changed when the no's that he got from me turned into a yes. And then sometimes you're going to get the results of getting that right person to say yes. But for you guys right now, we're not telling you guys to wait for one person to sign up in the business. We always say to everyone, believe in everyone, but rely on no one, okay? Because every single day, Mark Hughes tells you to talk to 10 people a day about the products and 10 people a day about the business. So right now, today, did you guys already speak to your 10 people about the products and your 10 people today about the business? If the answer is no, you are not following the Mark Hughes formula. The nice thing why I am speaking about Mark Hughes, on social media today, I posted that, you know, for those of you guys that really wanted to go to the top in Herbalife, you don't even have to listen to us as President's team members. Just listen to Mark Hughes. He knows it better than all of us. So whenever we want to level up in the business, sometimes we can go ask our colleagues that are President's team and all of that, but we are all Mark Hughes' downlines. So the best way to learn the business is the person at the top, which is Mark Hughes. What does this mean? It means that right now, if maybe you guys right now feel like, I don't have the right information and all of that. Remember, Mark Hughes did not have a sponsor. So how did Mark Hughes need to build the business? He built the business like his life depended on it. So when you guys have a sponsor and a leader right now, you should be grateful that you've got someone to support you, because no one could call Mark Hughes and say, Mark Hughes, you are not getting your 10 first lines every month. You are not getting your 10 customers every month. But what did he have? He had a big dream and he had a big vision. So right now, guys, have a big dream, have a big vision. Dream big while planning small, because the little things are going to turn into big things. So I want to get into my slides, and then we are also going to share some of the slides that we shared at our Summer Spectacular last year. But we want to show you guys where we started in the business and what can happen to you guys. Now, I don't know if it's Can you see the slides? Okay. I hope this video plays.
That one is okay. It's a video. Okay. Okay.
So this video is the day that I now needed to say yes to Herbalife. My mom's house got flooded. I hope this video plays. Let me play it for you guys. Assess. What's going to come in that? The whole house is going to get flooded. What here? My tea is about to go. Is that oh, no.
This was your house? Oh.
So that was the day that I had no excuses anymore to not say yes to the Herbalife opportunity, because I lost everything at home. My ego was crushed. We lost everything. And that's when it was the best time for me to join Herbalife. That's only when I was recruitable, when I lost everything at home. So on the 23rd of January, 2017, I had no choice but to start my Herbalife business. And I went to my first meeting. So here is a little bit of my journey, where the top left of the picture was my mom's house when it got flooded. And at the same time, my mom and my dad had me in their 40s. So I would call myself a miracle baby. But the same year I joined the Herbalife business, we lost everything at home. And as you know, insurances, they do not keep the promises that they make whenever you take out the insurances. So the insurance company did not pay us out enough money to fix the house. And my dad fell extremely ill. Stage 4 cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure, and weak kidneys. So what I said to my mom is, hey, mom, when the insurance pays out, please, let's use this money to buy a car, because I'm going to need to become an Uber driver so that I can have supplemental income. But thank God for this business opportunity, where my first 90 days in the business, I got results that stopped me from becoming an Uber driver. But now here's the most important thing about starting the journey. There's starting the journey without a plan, and there's starting a journey with a plan. You're going to get two different results. So basically, right now, let's talk about...
Sorry, Junior. There are some invaluable information I wish to translate it to Grinya in case they miss out. Do you guys need Tigrinya? If you need Tigrinya, please write 5 in the chat, because I don't want to interrupt the flow, because it's very humbling. Okay, if you have 3-4 people, then I can share this with you later. Okay, so if you are okay, write 1. If you're not following, write 0. 1 or 0. 1 is okay, carry on. 0 is translate. So now you see the computer code. We go 110 1010. Okay. So here's the deal. Junior ab isra 10 شعاته ab ዝነበርሉ ዓዲ ምዕልቕላቕ ናይ ዝናብ ምዕልቕላቕ መሬት ኣጋጢሙ ገዛውቶም ማይ መሊኡ ማለት እዩ። ኣብቲ እዋን እቲ ኩሉ ነገሮም ዓንዩ። Do you mind going back to the last slide, please?
Okay, hold on. Which one specifically?
The previous slide, the one before. The cycle of where you started and where you are.
Is it this one?
Towards the end of the video. Maybe you just play the video. I will just make it brief. Here, this one. So I'm three word long tab tsagam la'alay to ኩርንዓት ደላ ገዞም ዕላቕላቕ ኮይኑ ኩሉ ዝውንዎ ዝነበሩ ነገር ጠፊዩ at the same time ከዓኒ ኣቦና ዲን ደቂ 40 ዓመት ምስ ኮነ ሞሊ ደሞ so ዓብዮም እውን ስለ ዝነበሩ ኣቦ ከዓ stage 4 junior
stage 4 cancer, yes.
stage 4 ማለት ምምላስ ዘይብሉ ደረጃ ናይ ሕማም መንሽሮ ሓሚሞም ኣቦኻ ኣብ ሆስፒታል ይመላለሱ ነይሮም so ኢንሹራንስ ስለዝነበሮም ኢንሹራንስ ምስ ከፈሉ ንድዩ መኪና ግዝእለይ ሽዑ ኣነ ኡበር ክሰርሕ ይብላ ነይሩ ድመፀ ገንዘብ ናብ ኢንሹራንስ እንተደኣ ከይዱ ግን ድሕሪኡ ወላ ሓደ ዝኾነ ኣታዊ ኣይህልዎምን ማለት እዩ ንመነባብራውን ክሽገሩ እዮም ንሱ ግን ኣብቲ እዋን እቲ ቦዲ ቢልደር ክኸውን ቃለ ስለዝነበረ ከም ውፅኢቱ ዕውት ኮይኑ ኣብታ ቢዝነስ ምስ ጀመረ ከዓ ኣብ ቀዳሞት 9 መዓልቲ ዕውት ምስ ኮነ ኮምፕሊትሊ ታሪክ ናይ ህይወቶም ከዓ ተቐይሩ ማለት እዩ ናይ ገዝኦም ታሪክ ተቐይሩ ሶ ንሪኦ ዘለና ካብ ቦዲ ቢልደር ዝኾነሉ ኣብ መጨረሻ ዘለዋ ነጥብታት ከምኡ እናበለ መድሑ ዕውት ዝኾነሉ ኣብቲ ቢዝነስ ከዓ 3 ኣዋርድ ሒዙ ኣብ 9 መዓልቲ ማለት እዩ ከምኡ ዝኾነ ተኣምር ዝኾነ ኪደት ክገብር ክኢሉ ማለት እዩ ሶ ነቶም ጀመርቲ ዘለኹም ኣብ ክልተ ደረጃ ኢኹም ዘለኹም እዩ ዝብል ዘሎ ሓደ ኣብ ሪፔር ምግባር ማለት ምፅጋን ሓደ ከዓ ፕሪፔር ምግባር ወይ ከዓ ምድላው ሶ ኣብይ ናይ ደረጃ ናይ ህይወትኩም ኢኹም ዘለኹም ኩሉ ግዜ ሕማቕ ነገር ክመፅእ ከሎስ ሕማቕ ነገር ኣይኮነን ሓድሽ ምዕራፍ ወይ ከዓ ሓድሽ ዓብ ነገር ንክመፅእ እውን ሕግዘካ እዩ እቲ መልእኽቲ so every 1 minute I will
perfect so obviously I'm not going to talk about the marketing plan and stuff now because that's obviously the normal stuff that you're always teaching.
Go back to the slide though. Go back to the reality slide. How you build last one before that. This one. This is about the business, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was your reality 9.6.
Okay, no. So some of the slides I'm always going to skip because I want everyone to just pay attention to the story because a lot of people they always see the glory but they never understand
the story. Yeah.
So today is more about the story and stuff now. So did you mention to them that the importance of starting the business with a plan versus just not starting it without a plan? Because this is my first 6 months in business starting with a plan. On the 23rd of January, I'm going to show you now the first couple of months of activities that I was doing.
Okay. So, Marky Hughes, business kujimur kullo, dar ayo sabay naveran. Okay. Now to apply in koinu magad dar yosef galay naveran. Hajiklit tag aynet agava jamarallo. Beplan mijmarallo, bizay plan mijmar kaallo. Nisqat ma bay daraja akhum zallohum. Nkhjimr ድሉ ክትከውን ኣይኮንካ እንደለካ ኦኬ ንኽትጅምር ክትዳሎ የብልካ ንኽትጅምር ክትጅምር እዩ ዘለካ ምክንያቱ ቁርብ እዋን ምስ ከድካ ንዓኻ ከም ውልቀ ሰብ ዘገልግለካ ክፈልጦ ድግባእካ ነገር ስለትረክብ ሕጂ ቀዳሞት 6 ወርሒ ምስ ከደ ኦኬ እዚኣ ናይ 6 ወርሒ ኪደቱ ክነግረና እዩ እዚ ብደይ ፕላን ዝነበረ ኪደቱ ድሓር ከዓ ምስ ተረድኦ እቲ ኣካይዳ ፕላን ክገብር ምስ ጀመረ እንታይ ከም ዝተቀየረ ክረዳና እዩ
Perfect. So the most important thing right now is when you guys are starting your business, today could be the day you start afresh again because we always have the opportunity to start again, start afresh. Never fall into the mindset thinking that whatever's happened in the past is going to be the reason something's not going to happen in the future. This is a business where you have to take every day like a new day and every day how we were building the business is what can I do today? How many customers can I talk to today? And how many prospects can I speak to every day? So that over time, it's what you create over time that's very important, but not focusing too far on what's very far ahead, but maximizing what you can do today. So now, my first 6 months in the business, with all of you guys, when you start your business, even if you're starting again fresh today, I started with a plan that I was going to execute for the first 90 days. The first 90 days was to get to supervisor as quick as possible, but more focusing on the activities that are more important than the volume points. So it's boot camps, fit camps, shake parties, and small face-to-face meetings.
Okay, so ካብዚኣ ክብላ ፀንሐ ንወስዳ ነገር እንድሕር ኣላ ኮይና ቅድሚ ሕጂ ክንደይ ልዑል ነርካ ወይ ክንደይ ግዜ ወዲእካ ዲፋይን ኣይገብሮን እዩ ፅቡቕ ነገር ናይ ዝደለናዮ ኣብታ ንጉሆ ብድድ ብዝበልካ ከም ብዙሕ ድተዓወተ ወይ ከዓ ብዙሕ ድወደቐ ሰብ ደይኮነስ ኩሉ ትፈልጦ ነገር ኣኪብካ ሎማዓንትስ እንታይ ክገብር ይኽእል a new day is a new start ኩሉ ግዜ okay it doesn't matter ቅድሚ ሕጂ ዝነበረካ ዓወታት ወይ ቅድሚ ሕጂ ዝተወደቅካዮም ነገራት obviously ድዓወተካ ነገርቱ ደግሞ ደትረፈካ ነገር ከዓ ተማሓይሾ ግን ብኡስ ኣእምሮኻ ክዳሃል የብሉን ቅድሚ ሕጂ ከም ዝፈቲነ ወዲቕካ ነይረ ምስ ደይተኣሳሰር ክኸውን ይኽእል እዩ ወይ ቅድሚ ሕጂ ከም ዝበፂሕ ነይረ ሕጂ ደይ ንነፍስኻ ከም ሓዱሽ ሰብ ሎማዓንቲ እንታይ እንተደኣ ገይረ ዝያዳ ድዕወት ኩሉ ጠመተኻ ኣብ ሎማዓንቲ ደኣ እምበር ኣብ ድሕሪ 5 ዓመት ድሕሪ 10 ዓመት ድሕሪ ማርኬቲንግ ፕላን ገለ ድበሃል ኩሉ ገዲፍካ what can I do today ሎማዓንቲ እንታይ ክገብር ድኽእል ፍረ ደልዎ ትህበኒ ኢልና ክንሓስብ ኣለና ይድብል ዘሎ ድሓር ፕላን ከውፅእ ከሎ ምስቶም ቁርብ ውሕዳት ሰባት ኣብ ዝሪኡ ደሎ እታ ብፀጋም ላዕለወይቲ ደላ ሰባት መሳርሕቱ ፕላን ከውፅእ ከሎ ኣብ ውሽጢ 9 መዓልቲ ኣቺቭ ክገብሮ ዝደሊ ነገር ገጽ ንገጽ ምስ ሰብ እንዳተዛረብኩ ብዙሕ ነገር ተቐይሩ ኢኻ እንድሓር ባይ ደ ወይ ገጽ ንገጽ እንዳተዛረብኩ ፊት ካምፕ እንዳገበርኩ ፊት ክለብ እንዳገበርኩ ምስ ካልኦት ሰባት ከምኡ ኢንተረስት ድሎም እንዳስራሕኩ ኣብ 9 መዓልቲ ክበፅሐለኒ ኢለ ዳሓሰብክዎ ኪደት ከምዚ ይመስል ነይሩ
Perfect. So the most important thing that you will see in my journey is I was really in shape. I had a 6-pack. So I thought the business was going to be easy because I had a 6-pack. But little did I know that when people ask me, hey, what does this product do? And if I don't know what the product can do, customers and prospects can sense that you don't know what products you are selling. So they don't want to buy. So having a 6-pack made the business harder for me. So I then started to need to fall in love with the products first so that people can then trust me because you cannot sell what you do not use. You can translate? Yeah.
Okay. So ክጅምር ከለኹ ከም ትሪእዎ ኣለኹም 6-pack ዘለዎ ጽቡቕ ቅርፂ ጽቡቕ ቁመና ዘለዎ ብዙሕ ነብሰይ ዘንጸባርቕ ከምኡ ነይሩ ከምኡ ኢለ ክመፅእ ከለኹ ግን በቃ ኩሉ ድስዕሮ ከምቲ ኣብ ስፖርት ድገበርኩ ኣብዚ ከዓ ድስዕር እዩ ድመስለኒ ነይሩ ንእሽተይ ደይፈለጥክዎ ዝነበረ ነገር ግን እንታይ እዩ እንተ ደኣ ኣነ ብዛዕባ እቲ ፕሮዳክት ደለኒ ርድኢት ደይዓብዩ ንካልኦት ሰባት ኣብ ክንዲ ብሓበሬታ ኢንፎርሜሽን ጥራሕ ብስምዒት ምስቲ ፕሮዳክት ደለኒ ዝምድና ወይ ከዓ ኢሞሽን እንተ ደኣ ክመፅኦም ዘይክኢለ ክኸውን ከም ዘይክእል ተረዲእኒ ሶ ኢንፎርሜሽን ፕላስ ኢሞሽን እንታይ ኢልና ኣብዚ ገዛ ኣብዚ ቻት ፃሓፍለይ information plus emotion ኣብዚ ገዛ እንታይ ኢና ኣለና እጂ ኤግዛክትሊ ከምቲ ንሕና ንኸደሉና ኪደት ከዓ ኢሚዲየትሊ ተረድኦ እንታይ እዩ ኣብ ጅም ዕውት ስለ ዝኾነ 6-pack ከዓ ስለ ዘለዎ ንኩሉ ድስዕሮ ይመስሉ ነይሩ ሓበሬታ ብምሃብ ምስ ፕሮዳክት ደለዎ ዝምድና ከይዓበየ ከምቲ ንስኩም ኩላትኩም ኣብዛ ገዛ ዘለኹም ዝገበርኩም መቐይሮ ከይበፅሕካ ግን ክኸውን ከም ዘይክእል ተረዲእዎ ድድሕሪ ተመሊስካ ምስቲ ፕሮዳክት ቅድም ፍቕርካ ሓድሮ በገባብ ክመልኩ ከም ዘለዎ ተረዲእዎ
Sorry to not give you guys a warning about this slide, but this is just to show you guys how dangerous diabetes is, because this was my dad 3 months in hospital. I just hit supervisor and they needed to amputate his foot. And for me, my dad was an example of what not to do with your health. So this gave me more reason and more purpose to make sure that people eat healthier. And I could use the Herbalife products to now start helping people change what people eat at home, because sometimes we think diabetes, high blood pressure is all genetic, but it is because of lifestyle habits and everyone eating from the same foods in the same fridge at home. So I then made the decision that I was going to be the change. And obviously this was my dad in the hospital and I needed to help my mom pay the hospital bills. Because she needed to come out of retirement. So I needed to now build my business to help my mom pay the hospital fees because medical aids were exhausted. So that was my why for building my business.
Okay. So እንድሕር ንምንታይ ኢኹም እዚ ቢዝነስ ቢውልድ ክትገብርዎ ደልይኹም ተባሂልኩም ሲ እንታይ ኢልኩም መመለስኩም ናትኩም ምክንያት እንታይ ምኾነት ንስኹም ዋይ ንምንታይ ክትገብርዎ ትደልዩ ሶ ጂኒየር እንታይ ክብለና ፀኒሑ ኣቦይ ሓደ ካብቶም ብሉፃት ኣብነት ካብ ዓይነት ኣነባብራ ክነብረሉ ዘይብለይ ኦኬ ንዓይሲ ክኾነ ዘይብለይ ብሉፅ ኣብነት ኣቦይ ነይሩ ብለኩም ኣሎ ተኽትሪእዋ ፅራሕኩም ስእሊ ሕማም ሽኮር ስለ ዳሓመመ ቅድሚ ሕጂ ሪኢኹም መደይ ትፈልጡ ኮኑ ሕማም ሽኮር ዳሓመመ ምስ ቆሰለ ሰብ እንታይ ይኸውን ሪኢኹም ትፈልጡ ዶ ቅድሚ እዛ ስእሊ እዚኣ ሪኢኹም ትፈልጡ ሕማም ሽኮር ምስ ሓመምካ ማይክሮ ኮምፕሊኬሽን ዝበሃሉ ወይ ከዓ አምፑቴሽን ደረጃ ክበፅሕ እንድሕር ኮይኑ do you mind going back to that picture again because it's extremely meaningful Junior to your dad's slide please yeah حمام شكور مس حمامك كأكد من مغرس دلو مثل نزي مثل تمام حكمنا دي تسرحوا ناي تعنا سمويا دي كونكم حمام شكور دم تصو complication نزي مثل أنا بابرانا ناي بوي ناي prime example ويكا تدبلت أبنت كخونو خبزي بالله ينيرو حمام شكور كبال كله بزح سب مس ولدو دتا أساسر نجر جري ده حسبه جينيتيك مالتي حمام شكور كن جينيتيك ده كونه إيبي جينيتيكي ناي نبابرا شجري بأن نبابرا كارديو ميتابوليك سيندروم سيلنا نقول سما بس جزا مالتي so أبوي نحر كم زده حمم نيرو السود خورز نبرا أن نبابرا كنبر كم زي بالله ترديني أنا ترح ديكونه بتعب بزح سبب نحنا نبرو الحبرة سب أن نبابرا نايبوي عدما نايبوي نبرا نبرس لز نبرو تولدت تدمتر الولدها أخوم غيكون أنا نايم أيرو سب كون يعني changing agent كونس لز نبرني نزي حد دعبي motivation كلوان نجيرني okay so دعبي motivation ناتي أبو بوي درأخو مقرصت أجريو نا بوي مقرصتي بحمام شكور دمنت مقرصتي مقصلتي كم زعينة شجر كم زعينة قدلي كان سبك أخي هلو كيكونو مرداتك فتر سلزلني نزل كم عيو جزا وسيدة ويك أكم motivation وسيدة business زيادة أتيبك صار كم زلني جيرني what a motivation what a reason what a cause.
So as you guys can already see that my journey did not start with sunshine and rainbows. It started with the flooded house, being forced to do the Herbalife opportunity, then needing to build my business to get to supervisor. There was no car at that time, and I really needed to start building my business even more from there. So this is the reason why I was pushing so hard in the business. So even though on social media, I was posting, smiling, faithing it till I can make it, deep down inside, I could not really spend time to really start being stressed about my family's financial situation and my dad's critical condition. But right now, unfortunately, people do not care until you make it. So I did not want to make people feel sorry for me. And I just needed to keep on trusting the marketing plan and work my plan. So this is the start of my journey where I did not know how to do wellness evaluations, but you must have the mindset to commit first and figure the rest out later, because leadership is an action, not a pin. So this is the little meetings that we were hosting, doing wellness evaluations and me collecting products at the warehouse, getting people started on their 21-day challenges, 90-day challenges, and then getting started on the products with me.
Wow. Okay. So after the قديمنا زرعنا ينتينيرا أبوه حميمة مع hospital زنبورلو medical bill بزح دمت سنيرو بدأ يبقى already جزءهم flat كوين نيرو جزء دون نوز نبورنا يدي جزء نبرس complete لا عين نيرو مالتي سألنا يبقى من يدي نب hospital كله رينا نيرنا so ناتو زنبرة financially وتري ويكا كتبا وتري نايجدن كنا تعطون كير نيرو في جزء نايجدن so ناتكم نايجدن تبلوا سنتايا okay أبز business كتقبلون حركونكم what is your why? Why do you want to win? So junior win كجبرن ترى أخوينه he had a reason. Okay? the reason كانت نايجز وكنوتات كونديسيفاي نبرن. Okay? So قصو كمس اندابله حجز كويني يكون نجميرو وانا business كجمر كله مفتاح ركب نيرو. So انت يدر اندلو نعين تزبلني بخون انت دادلي هايو أبكل تعامل president بس عند دادلي you can beat. أرينا عند حريتكم here is the proof. But what is your why? Okay, so كم أخير كله نمامو ناي hospital bill نقف جزاء كانوا السبات كاب ما عدد رئيوه كدوم بوصلي دليل نبرن رؤسود نينو أبتغ جبرات جبوا نجار سب نون دابل وقلوا أكم زاخي بمجماري نجرن نيرو هو زرع كوني في السوشيال ميديا دا تجاربون دا نعاقون دا بلو خل نجرم كله نسوقن he put his head down and carried on سجاب تانجر هو أنت تقوم president سجاب بتسه رجع أنتوا إنتاي الجميل لا people focus on your glory and they don't know anything about your story. نات كاجل لي فلتونيم لما تاكو بخون كاي فلتونيم مستعود كاجل كل سب كتاقع جمع. Okay? So أبو فوكس كي جبره. نتمجدي أي فلتوني نيري لكم. فمزن إحنا نجبره بجد قدميكم من داخل دري إننا أنا نبغى عليه بزح نجار ما قدرت ما هي رجعنا ثم ما نتمتسو. Pretty much حدش كتفلتون لكم نجارس ولا حد يلا بعلكم كتجبروا لكم ماله. حدش كتفلتون لكم نجار جن يلا. جينير جن بعلو خيدو خرق بنيرو. There was no one to show him. Okay, wellness evaluation كم يقدر كاي جبر سيفولت أين دارن ميزان حجوس اللي درا أخوما مالتي so leader نحكون كاجن أب محسابن مدلاين طرح ديكونس أب تكبار دخدك أب تكبار تمت كان تراخون كأخات بتصح سو أبوش تقمسي نراح منفس على لكم لا تحسبي اللي حتى بحطوا عاد سوار ولا مالتي leaders ما راح مغنياتو عموش حسب ماراثون تروح لهم ما راح تيهم that's it it's as simple as such شو ما انت 8 people ماراثون تروح لهم كونكم your leaders so do you hold yourself accountable for a leader كنت كون تقبرك أخا جبري امبر حسب ويكا بدخل كاير إتوم هلا ويكا تتأرى مخانا يكون it doesn't matter whether you know the way or not you start you don't wait أي جم نخد جمر شجر كان نخد فتح كجمر يزلك دلو كيكون كامالتي.
Thank you. So, thank you so much. So as you can see that even with this slide now, I've put the dates on all the pictures because it's very important to document your entire journey because one day your story is going to be needed at a meeting. So you guys are creating your stories right now. I did not know I was going to be where I am now, but I knew that I needed to document everything and I keep all the important things. So if you can see the picture where I'm wearing the orange t-shirt, I'm holding my blue iPhone and it's a phone that I needed to go buy because my first phone, it broke and I could not respond to my clients. So I quickly needed to go buy a second-hand one in town somewhere. And so that I could restore my WhatsApp chats to respond to my customers. And I've still got this blue iPhone today, right now. It is still with me right now as the first Herbalife phone that I bought through getting customers, right? So right now, while I was still building in my business, remember, I already started with the 6-pack. So part of my 90-day game plan was to use the products while getting ready for my bodybuilding competition, because the bodybuilding competition would force me to use the products every day. And I fell in love with the products while I was preparing those 90 days because I started on in January and at the end of April was my end of my first 90-day game plan. So everything that I was doing face-to-face, I would just post it on social media. So it's not that I'm a social media guru. I was talking to people every day and then I just posted it online to show people what I was doing. And that's how I also got extra people. So with or without social media, I was still doing the door-to-door, talking to people. The social media was just a bonus.
So up to one up to 2017 نبع السوشيال ميديا ندهلو كله السوشيال ميديا متقام شير مقبار تصرحوا زنبر بخالق بوتا تصرحوا بالسوشيال ميديا منصع وسخ ويكا بوناس ينيرو እዚያ ቴሌፎን ዘርአየኩም ቀዳመይቲ ፕሮዳክት ሸይጡ ገንዘብ ትርፊ ምስ ረኸበ ዋትስኣፕ ንኽጥቀም ኢሉ ድገዝኣ ኣይፎን እያ and ስጋዕ ሕጂ ከዓ ምስኡ ኣለካ 2017 ስጋዕ ሕጂ okay so ultimately እንተ ደኣ ክንገብሮ ደሊና ኩሉ ግዜ ትመገድስ ክርከብ እዩ ኩሉ ግዜ ትመገድ ክንረኽቦ ኢና so ካብ ገዛ ናብ ገዛ እንዳኸደ ከምቲ ትሕጊ ናይ Herbalife ዝብሎ ከምቲ ናይ ማርኪዝ ዝብሎ ክንደይ ሰባት ተዛረባ ኣለካ ብዛዕባ ቢዝነስ ክንደይ ሰባት ቢዝነስ ኦፖርቹኒቲ ማለት እዩ ክንደይ ሰባት ተዛረባ ኣለካ ብዛዕባ ፕሮዳክት so ብዛዕባ ቢዝነስ ክዛረብ ንሕር ኮይኑ ገንዘብ ክገብር ነይርዎ ብዛዕባ ፕሮዳክት ክዛረብ ንሕር ኮይኑ ከዓ ቦዲ ቢልደር ስለ ዝኾነ እቲ ቦዲ ቢልድ ንክገብር ዝጥቀመሉ ዓይነት ኣመጋግባ ዳኣክል ፕሮዳክት ምስኡ ርጡብ ዝኾነ ዝምድና ንክህልዎ ወይ ከዓ እቲ ኢሞሽን ምስ ፕሮዳክት ክፈጥር ሓጊዝዎ ማለት እዩ so ኣብዚኣ ኩላ ዝተባሃለት እንታይ እያ are you the number one active user መጀመርያ تزارب كتكين نحكون كاس بعد خان سخاس مع التاوي ده حشكات خير الغر أي جيم بيرر سايد حتى الدولار نسو ده حر تنسب مزراب قال ده بهالدولار لو مش سوشيال ميديا هو بهال شركة بهالكن رغلنا it's a hype بوناس راح ينيربر بجبري كزراب دقبو قص كبابي يدلو 1 مايل حدا مايل راديوس دولو كبابي يدلو سبات كنستري وا بيت مرتين دخله أغيبات دقبورو لو كوميونيتي سنتر دخله سبات يزارب نيرو مالتي.
So as you can see, just before I go to the next slide, the t-shirt I'm wearing, it says no refs, no coaches, no crying. So that was literally the mindset I had, like Marcus, not having a sponsor. I was operating with that same philosophy as well. So here on this slide now, this is me when I was hosting my own HOM, where even on the notes now, it says I hosted my own HOM with my Herbalife manual that I got my membership bag. And this was a week before my bodybuilding competition where I now needed to post my results. And so the picture on the far left I'm speaking about where I'm going in the business. I had just hit the level called supervisor in 3 months. And 1 week later, on the 13th of March, I was chosen to represent South Africa in Brazil because I won my bodybuilding competition. And I showed people the results that I was going to get after my 90-day game plan. And the results I got after a 90-day game plan are more important than anything else. That's why it's important when you start your business, work your first 90-day game plan, because when you complete your 90-day game plan, it's the results that you get afterwards that are more important. So this is when my business got exciting after the 90 days. But I'm just showing you guys right now that I was hosting my own HOMs, didn't need a sponsor, didn't need an upline. You just talk to people about where you're going and getting them on the products. So this is what you guys need to then start implementing in the business, having the mindset of believing in everyone, but trusting no one, but all of us working together as a Herbalife community, where as you guys level up in the business, we can become a family and become interdependent.
Amen. Interdependency. I'll retrospectively speak. Stephen Covey, my coach, the first book I was given as a teenager, as I was going to university from my dad, it says, the 7 habits of highly effective team. And the 7th one, the highest rank of all intellectual capacity is to be interdependent. Okay, so you've just finished the sentence with the benchmark. Stephen Covey, after شوعات لمدتات ناي عوتات teenagers ويكا أب جرمزنا دلو أب جرمزنا زلو لمدتات دليل وقلت سام كله بزيكا وين تدلع على نجار نحن كات ما لا كتكون pillars كتكون ماله زعن زيادة ورقة everything collapse يقدر زعن زيادة ورقة everything collapse يقدر كلتي أن نحرق أيمانكن زيادة زيادة support تقبره زيادة support تقبره مالتي كما عينت ناي فاميلي منفس كلوكا رأينا بلور لنا مالتيو كم كوميونيتي أبي هالو تسب زي قدس نقول له بدقلقلو لا عينت كيدت نخنسقم مجمريا rule number 1 is تحقق قدامي تنفلت على نانتايا أبزي ريف دبهال يلن right wrong خمس بدل كاس خمس عميت كاد دبهال يلن كوتش دبهال يلن نسخة نتك حق مع الخف مجدي خطبه وير لكن إحنا خم حبرت سب سرع مهلاونا كم حواتنا ما لا مهلاونا أبزي كده تزي the game only understand numbers زي game قصرت راح يدردا تنقصرت بجبرنك الكادا have you done your numbers okay and هردي غير كاين you don't cry you get up back up again next morning سمعت أنتويس لزبلنا every morning is a new start you're fresh تمالز قد أمك على علن تحت نقديفك كم حدش لومي what can I do more today الكاد خذ كده مالتي تحال انتايلو ناس نستورحي ويك أنا 9 معلت بلان ناتكم سنتين نسل قدم بنفسهم I'll take care of me for you ولا أنت بيزنس ولا أنت صدركم ولا أنتم عاملكم مجمرة نايتيس عم على تكيد ناتكم انتهي نسل نايتيس عم على الجيم بلان السهم دحشكم تكون أبى تحساس باهم أوكي أبتعناهم كأود ما مسكالو السبب نايم اللزاب عقمهم نايتيس عم على الجيم بلان ناتكم انتهي نسل نايس لسه ورحي مس أب ساوث أفريقيا مس جبرة عود كوينو كأب ساوث أفريقيا نبرازيل كيلو just أب نفس الزرعة مغيرة نايت برودكت وتسيتون سلزقنا أب برازيل بتحمل كزارب كله ذهبوا مومنتم نت بيزنس نخعبيو نت بيزنس نخسر حلو حجزوا مالتي كم سري ولا لهم جن كم زي نبما عدو نز جلوري ندرس سب أو يا دا young successful kid بلو يخون نتي story دفلت سب جن painful لغنا every morning ثانية خلنا نقرأنا half 4 in the morning ده تسي نتسرح تسرح نيرو جيم خير كله نبون هوسبيتال كوسل كله تاريخ سلز فوطة every morning to go bro commitment نتام علتها one day كونت خليها 9 معلت غو من داقبر كخت كيد it takes discipline and commitment إزي أب نفسك تو go bro كده شو gives you a new edge شو in market place دخيل 9 معلت game plan result قا نعراقا دخيل نسيو so كلها ناس 9 معلت مدمنا انتهي مثل business أيقونه it's not about the business نوعي reflect تقبر كم استيات جيكم حسابه قد business تمت I'll take care of me for you دبهال كده أب نفسنا نقبر 9 معلت ناي مغير كده سنتين مثل that's the question
Thank you. So even now, you know, funny enough, my 90 days, no one actually knows that I was going to the gym 2 to 3 times a day, and I was only sleeping for 3 hours a day because I could not sleep because I was so stressed about helping my mom and also winning the bodybuilding competition. So the way I was building the business, I couldn't afford to sleep. I'm not telling you guys to cut out on sleep, but I'm telling you with the amount of trauma I had with the flooded house, my dad having stage 4 cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure, weak kidneys, yeah, his foot needed to be amputated. And then I still needed to hit supervisor, still win the bodybuilding competition and be consistent in the business and stuff. Now, thinking about those things, I could not sleep. And as a result, when I was training at the gym, I would wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I would meal prep my food at the gym at 4 o'clock in the morning. And then I would leave the gym at 5 o'clock when I was done. And then I would train again at 10 o'clock. And then I would train again at 7 o'clock at night. So I was speaking to people at the gym that wake up early. And then at 10 o'clock, I would speak to the other people that train in the morning. And then at night, I would also speak to people that train at night. So people saw me, my body changing every day. And people saw me in the mornings. And when they asked me what products am I using, while I was in the steam room, I was using the clay mask. I was using all the Herbalife soaps, all those things, and the Rebuild Strength. I would get a customer in the morning at the gym. I would use my products at 10 o'clock in the morning, get customers right there in front of me, and I'd make sales on the spot. And then and in the evening as well, I would get customers as well. So while I was at the gym all day, I was still posting on social media, getting customers all over. And as a result, I would do 2,500 PPV alone without even my team yet. So I was already doing 2,500 volume points just from the customers that I would see every day.
So دبزح جزء ميجا بيزون كون كلنا هيوتنا وترفت كون كله شعورنا productive نقول. So ناي جينير 3 segment نقرأكم. بزي ما يجزا بجزا أبو هوسبيتال تنتلتيلو ناي سدرو ناي ديو عدا ناي حكمنا له تنتلتله. بزي ناي جيم competitions لزلو نوعو زدالو لو. الجيم أب جيم مع عالتي 3 سجاب 3 جزء مع عالتي يسرحني الجيم دات مالالسو نجو ساعة 4 فرقان فاجس ناي مشت كان دابله. نوصل كفؤان أب جيم مسؤول سرحو أو تقوم البرودكت إن دارا يخان أو إيموتني رمالتي. So in essence تسهل سيتك أبز business كعود كون بهجلو أتاو يخاوم بتسلز نبرة. So نبينو عماويل راح ندهلوه قندا قلتيم كي جبروا خلت شحن 500 بي بي في فوليوم بوينت جبرني رمالتي. عماويل كاب جيم كاب جلز رخبوا من داخله. كاب أود بلس جننتايو أب نفسه compromise كي جبر بزي كادكاس أب نفسه تأميته سرح سلز نبرة ما علتاوها نفسه يغير سلز نبرة تاخذ تجبر دلها. ويدما نتبتكم اللو برودكت كيريس كون جميرهم. ومن دا جبر خلها بسوشيال ميديا شير جبرمو وتصيدكا نبوزح حساب حتى كون جميرو بو نبو خاني. It just sent him a ripple effect.
So now just to show you guys my numbers, the first 4 months in business, I didn't know what I was doing, but I was retailing and I was talking to people, converting them into discounted customers and distributors. I was doing lots of wellness evaluations because lots of people were asking me what I'm using at the gym. My product knowledge got better because a lot of people were already asking me how, so I was already talking because my results were doing the walking as well. And because now I'm talking to lots of people, it's easy to be posting on social media. And now that I'm talking to lots of people and I was already hosting my own events, I learned so many different skills. So it was who I was becoming in the first 90 days. So without even knowing about volume points or all of that, all I knew is that I was getting lots of customers and members. 3 months in business, I was already doing close to 5,000 volume points per month.
Wow. I just need that slide for 1 second before you move to the next one. So as the slide دريكم دلوخو أنا أبزس راح أزغسر كابز جمر نايك قدامه شو دشتور كده تين. Okay 6 months yeah. So كم سري أقول لكم كجمر كله كاب زيرو ولا حد نقدر أفلت تجيب لك نايك جدا مفتاح ركب كم زلنا نشجع حسيبة جميلة. So after قدامه شو دشتور حد قد كده كنقراكم أو تحت تري أقول لهم كسري أبوتو خينو زين شو دش نتبقى رأيون. Okay بزعبا كم يقرنا عملت برودكت شط الله مقيلة تماهيرة تقدامي تمالتي إحنا حجي ريتيل كاين قبر بي سي اكس دبها لنا كل نجار قليل تسبع له جزئيو ددلي برودكت تنقرب تا بروجرام يمتص ماراثون يمتص ايش يقريبلون كم يقر كاري كود كم تقبره برودكت خيت تقامه كم يقر نتناي نقد عدل على اللي يخطق اللي يخل تنقرب مالتي ويلنس ايفالويشن تخبر احنا قرنا نوزدو اي سمعنا نكم زي نقول حسبوا ابوشتي شدش تورح خالص بنقرو زي ما قلت انا تسع معلت مالتي ويلنس ماستر جيرو مالتي دحري بزعبات برودكت تزارب نحر كوينو كاب دب افريقيا البرازيل وسيدو بمنصر تدرخه بوصيت so what is the result like social media نحر كوينو كل تقبروا نتفتات بوست يقبروا بدل سبيريو بتوم انترست حدرهم كداغاغم مسرعيو كابلتنا بعلت ما غير خرك بدرايو دما كيف تو كمصيو يجمروا مالتي most important دما انتايو confidence عابيو ستامانت هليو بزعبات تقبر له حمش تم قدام دبلنا مالتي ريتيل كقبر ناي بزنس opportunity تدلسب بقباب كردو ويلنس ايفالويشن كقبر ناي برودكت وتصير ناي جزار اسس لزلو كاب سوشيال ميديا مسمن كونكت يقبر كاس زفلته ازي رسته امانت هيبو ناي جزار اسو بعلو نبينو ايفنت كقبر جميره مالت هذا خبدت ان شاء الله اب برمنغهام نحنا فتينايو اب عاد انجليش شو عاد كتماتات كيده ግን እትሰብ ገና ድሎ ኣይኮነን ድብል ሓሳብ ነርኒ ግን ነዚ ምስራኹ ሕጂ I humble myself it's me በገባብ ስለ ዘይገበርኩ ጥራይ እምበር I could have done it too but I failed ከም ዝድግባእ ድሎ ከም ዝድገብሮ ድሎ ሰባት ኣኪብካ ናትካ ኢቨንት ክትገብር ምኽኣል okay very powerful
so now that I got the results at the bodybuilding competition and I was chosen to represent the South African Brazil, it was not necessarily so that I go to Brazil to pursue the bodybuilding, but I was showing people the results that the products work if you work. So I used my results to start attracting people into the business. And now I'm in preparation for my first leadership development weekend. So we would do lots of shake parties. So at my shake parties, I would invite everyone to come hear about the business. I was working with my sponsors and my other uplines, and they would then give us the place to bring lots of people. And our job was just to serve our leaders by bringing them people, because what you're lacking skills, you make up in numbers at the beginning of your journey. So lots of shake parties, and I was recruiting, talking, and getting people on the products at the beginning of the journey, preparing for the leadership development weekend.
Okay, so ኣብ መጀመርያ ናት ምስትናቱ ኣፕላይ እንደሎ ኣብቲ ኦርጋናይዜሽን ጋር መራሕቲ ደሎ ብምዃን ንሶም ቦታ ክህብዎም ጀሚሮም ከም ዝደላኹሞ ወላ ናይ መዘናግዕ ምሽ ኣሎ ናይ ኮሚኒቲ ቦታ ኮሚኒቲ ክኸሉ ከሎ ዝጥቀምሉ ንመርዓ ንጥምቀት ንገለ ዝጥቀምሉ ኢቨንት ኣብኡ እንዳዓዶም ሰባት ኩሉ ሰብ ይዕደም ሸክ ፓርቲ ይገብሩ መን ኣሎ ንገዛኹም መፂ ከም ዝተፋለጥኩሞ اوكي احنا كم مقبار يدلينا يلنا حجي بروح طرح نري لنا برودكت سامبل نسدلهم يفتنوا له كم بمقبار افتو وانتي برودكت زدليه مو بروجرام كجمر بروجرام يساتف مسو خوين ناي بزنس عدل زدليه مسو خوين خالو سبات يحجز كاو بدبلت اجن اورجانيزيشن ወይ ካ بحبت مسكالوت مسرح تا انتر ديبندنس تبሃል ነገር ክሰርሕ አላ ጀሚሩ ማለት እዩ
So I attended my first leadership development weekend, and this is the first slide that I took as a pitch at the leadership development weekend on how do we create organizational momentum. They said once you master your personal production and personal momentum, it's time to teach it to your team and be so confident with the process that you can predict the outcome. You master it, you duplicate it, and every member marching to the same beat. This is how you start to generate a residual and royalty income. So this is my first leadership development weekend alone and my last leadership development weekend I've ever attended alone, because what I learned from this slide is to never attend big meetings alone. I went there alone and they said come with an organization next time. So this is where I really started building the business.
Okay, so the event خيركم زي تفلتو اب event كيف كلا قتما حكايه متصنع قلد سوت اكا ነገር okay قلت قبل حتى فتره كان ነገር نحر الله خوينو كمستري ودلهم بيزيك ناتكا ናይ ገዛ ርሳ ሞመንተም ስፈጠርካ እዚያ ቀላል ናትካ ማስተር ምስ ገበርካ ርሰታ አማነት ሓድረካሞ ንኻልኦት ሰባት ካ ክትጎም ትጅምር ማለት እዩ እንድሕር ከማ ክትገብር ጀሚርካ እቶም ካልኦት ሰባት ድሃብካዮም ካ ንማስተር ይበጽሑ ንሶም ማስተርን ተላ በጽሖም ጥራዩ ሞመንተም ክፍጠር ትኽእል So next time event ክትከዱ ከለኹም ንበይንኹም ኣይትኽዱ ካልኦት ሰባት ኣብ ናትኩም ኦርጋናይዜሽን ደለዉ ካብቲ ንስኹም ትነግሮም ዝተፈለየ ኣጠማምታ ክህልዎም ምእንቲ ክረኽቡ ሒዝኩሞም ኪዱ
A couple of months later, from 5,000 volume points or almost 5,000, I was one of the top producers in the country doing close to 10,000 volume points a month. And during this time, the tragedy behind the scenes is, as much as my results are inspiring, always remember the reason why I was building this volume was to help my mom pay the hospital bills. This was October 2017. And I think I was #1 in Southern Africa. I did not know because I was so lost in the work. But at this time, my dad fell into a coma. He did not know who I was anymore. And I was confronting the fact that I am not going to be spending much more time with my dad anymore because I knew his days were numbered. And during these times when I could have been crying about not being able to save my dad, unfortunately, when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. As a man, I already knew that I need to start making hard decisions. So this is to increase my business. I needed to make some certain sacrifices. I could not go to the hospital to visit my dad anymore because it was taking a lot of time at that time. And the doctors used to call me and say, hey, please tell your son. They used to call my mom and say, please tell your son to come to the hospital because Junior's dad will not eat unless he's here. But I already knew that I could not go to the hospital because now I'm losing out on time to build my business. And as much as it was painful to not go to the hospital, I think my dad already had spoken to my sister before he fell into a coma and said, my son has found his purpose and I'm happy and I'm ready to leave this earth and I'm going to allow him to build his business in peace. So this is why I was doing the volume, because I knew that I needed to take care of my mom and my family. So this volume represents me working towards taking care of my family, not showing off at my personal production, but focusing on the Marquis formula of going towards president's team by starting with the personal production first.
أنا من بعلي process نقبرك كندي دغبد እዩ ኣብ ዚኣ ወርሒ እዚኣ ሲ ሕሰብዎ ካብ ጃንዋሪ ስጋብ ኦክቶበር ክመፅእ ከሎ ኣብቲ ሃገር ኣብ ደቡብ ኣፍሪቃ ካብ ዝግበር ሕሰብዎ ብጣዕሚ ብዙሓት ዕዉታት ኣለዎ ሓደ ካብቶም ዝበዝሑ ፕሬዚደንት ዘለዎ ዓዲ ኣብቲ ሃገር ኣብ ውሽጢ 9 ወርሒ ዘይመልእ ቀዳማይ ኮይኑ ማለት እዩ ኦኬ እዚ ኩሉ ክኸውን ከሎ ግን ሰዓት 3 ፈረቓ እንተስዩ ምግቡ ኣዳልዩ ንኣቦኡ ይሐኪሙ ናብ ጅም ኣብ እዋኑ በፅሒ እዩ ዝመላለስ ነይሩ ስራው the whole process ማለት እዩ ኣብዚኣ ከምዚ ክንገር ከሎ ግን ኣቦኡ ኣብ ኮማ ኣትዩ መን ምዃኑ እውን ደይፈልጠሉ በፂሑ ምስ ኣቦኡ ክሕልፎ ዝኽእል ውሕዳት ምዃንን እንዳፈለጠ ከሎ ኣብ ክንዲ ድዕዘምዝም ድበኪ ድጉሂ ኣቦኡ ድማ ድገደፈሉ ጦብላሕታ ወደይ ዕውት ምዃኑ ምርኣይ ጥራይ እኹል እዩ ስለዝበለ ነብኡ ንኸይሓፍር ነብኡ ዕውት ምዃኑ ንኸርኢ ስለ ዘለዎ ከም ሓድሽ ማዕበል ወይ ከዓ ሞመንተም ፈጢሩ ኣብ ክንዲ ምብካይ ምሕዛን ምዕዝምዛም ናብ ስራሕ ወፊሩ ማለት እዩ እንዳ I don't know how else I can put this. This is just too hard to take, but hey.
And this was basically my speech at my dad's funeral in December. And this was literally, my dad passed away on the 23rd of December. And then we decided to bury him on the 29th of December so that we could leave all the trauma that we've been through. Remember the flooded house, him falling sick, losing everything at home, and now losing your dad. And this is actually when I realized that I now need to start behaving like a man and not like a boy. So this video is just my speech at my dad's funeral, where I kept promises to my mom and my family at my dad's funeral to just let my family know that I'm going to the top level of the company, and let me play this 1-minute video of my speech at my dad's funeral. And you will hear at the end of this video that I promised my mom that I'll be able to take care of her with the Herbalife opportunity.
And it started to make me realize that the purpose of living is that we should all help each other. If you're living for just yourself, you are going to stumble and hit something that's much greater than you as well. So we should all help each other with anything that we do in life as well. So I've done my personal development and I've grown from a boy to a man. Within 10 months, my life has changed right in front of me. And I see my dad's death as a blessing in disguise, whereas now I'm living to my full potential and I'm living 100% and I'm seeing the results. Ma, you're in good hands.
How much time is this nigga spending on the intro?
Yeah.
Lately, I've been feeling like God.
Just to give you a bit of a background, I represent a $9 billion company called Herbalife.
Family on
I'm a wellness company.
I care
I was one of the top
everything
distributors in Africa.
went from Bunny to Winslow. This for shorty up from Glen Grove. Love when I catch my tempo.
نظام زي ترداكم زيا نابو قبري زبر الواني تزارب نيرو ابتي معلت ذهبا ملقت دمانتاي اب 10 ورحي كاب حدا وطات غوبوز ودي ناب اغول حلفنت كوست دخل سبعي تسغاغيره انا ابو اموري سريحه بالتحساسبه ويكا بيرسونال ديفلوبمنت ابو اموري سريحه اغول سبعي كوينو لهو ادي دحر حجي this is crazy ادي دحر حجي حسب دبال كلوك يبلون كابزا ساعات زيا ابزتكال اتدلا على درجه بصحه نعقا طروتا خوصا كيلو قرب تدمص داغام سجين سمعكم من دركمكم اب قبرنا يبو مالتي how old were you there junior is this is just
I was 25.
25 okay on the top of not only fitness performance to قبرلو زنبره اب 10 ورحي كاب ودي ود تصاوت ناب سبعي حلفنا دوسد تغيير تسغاغيرو نديو خبا قالات يلا I'd love to see what is next.
And this was I was still the top producer in my entire organization, even in December, the day we buried my dad, that same December month. The following month, it was my 1-year anniversary. And with the way I built my business, I managed to buy my first car with the Herbalife opportunity. And I had no credit, literally. So I'm grateful for my Herbalife opportunity because the bank could see how much money is coming through my bank account. And by the time I went to go get a car, all I needed to pay was a deposit. And then I got financed for the rest of the money. And I got my first car due to my signing up into Herbalife. And it's actually not this slide. This is actually training. But yeah, I actually want you to just speak about that currently at the moment that a couple of months, 3 months after my dad's funeral, my grandmother then passed away. And I was chosen to be an MC at a Herbalife meeting. And it's the day my grandmother passed away. And my mom came running into my room midnight, crying that my grandmother passed away. And I needed to make another hard decision again, where I said I was going to serve at a meeting. And I needed to take my mom to the family midnight so that I could come back and rest and still attend the Herbalife meeting because I was the MC for that day.
So كل جزء تراجع خمت سخونه عن حج دردان مالتي اب كمي قرنا نحن نعنو انيو كاو دردان نغر تايو دالن بري تراجع دبا علي كون ندعنو ولا كمزي لحاليفو اب قبرنا يبو ورحي زنبره دحر قبرنا يبو اب ورحي ديسمبر زنبره نسو نمبر 1 بروديوسر نيرو مالتي سغا حج بسرح رطب نيرو نمنتاي مشيغرات نحنا غونتا قير ريغبو كذا نقير لنا عد نقير لنا قلعه تصليوم نبل لنا سب مسمع عبي منا نبل لنا مجدن دحر ناي بحق نحك تقبروا دليخا خونكا كابز دعب ابنت كم صابكم ما يقدني اوكي ابو قبيرزي افتو ورحه نبعلو نمبر 1 نيرو دحر سلست ورحه عباي ميتا ግን ኣብቲ ኮንፈረንስ ትግበረሉ ወይ ከዓ ናይ Herbalife seminar ትግበረሉ ንሱ MC ወይ ከዓ ኣላይ መደብ ስለ ዝነበረ ተማዓልቲ ኣቃነ ዓባይ ዓሪፈን ኣድዩ ፍርቅ ለይቲ መፅያ ማማ ዓሪፋ ትብሎ ንሱ ከዓ ሕጂ ክወስን ነይሮ ቀብርና ኣድዩ ናይ ዓባይ ክኸይድ ኣሎ ወይስ ናብ ቢዝነስ ዘሎ ኩነታት ክሰርሕ ኣለዎ ስጋዕ ክንደይ ከቢድ ምዃኑ መቸም ሕሰብዎ ስጋብ ፍርቅ ለይቲ ምሳኣ ፀኒሑ ፌርዌል ኢልዋ ንእሽተይ ይዕሪፉ ናብ ጉዳይ ቢዝነስ ካ ኸይዱ ስጋዕ ክንደይ ኮሚትመንት ከም ዘድልዮ ይደርኤና ደሎ
So as you can see, I kept on keeping that show up muscle. Remember when I said I was not recruitable, I say no to everything that stops me from my goals. That was the same mindset. So another difficult situation that some of you guys are going to come across is the moment you've got a big dream, you're going to get big problems. And obviously, extended family members were always angry. Number one, when I was not able to go visit my dad at the hospital. But I'm grateful that I kept on showing up to the meetings because I was getting lots of distributors, building my business as well. But secondly, when I now could not attend the family gathering, my grandmother passed away, my family got angry saying, Junior does not respect family values. He's always doing this Herbalife thing. And it put my family in a very difficult situation. But I'm so grateful I kept those promises now, because now that I'm at the president's team, whenever these family situations, guess who's paying all the bills now? The president's team member. And now my family loves me even more for keeping those promises, even though they did not understand when I was going through my process of building the business. So as you can see here on this slide, the importance of never missing events, the same way as going to the gym builds your body, but going to the meetings builds your finances. So this picture here on the left, it says, where do you work out? As distributors, we say at the library, because we're working on our bodies and our minds. So what's the importance of attending the meetings and also working on yourself? Well, you'll be building your business, but when you attend the meetings, your guests can see the bigger picture. You'll always learn more. The structure does the work for you. You get to build sideline relationships, and your business ends up growing even more and more like that. So you guys can see on the picture on the right, I was the #1 royalty earner for the global expansion team. In 2019, I was earning a millionaire team income at Get Team. And I have the same discipline as Ronaldo, and we both use the products, and look at our legs. So here's the positive of fueling your body.
That's actually a very good remark. And then نفسي أبزي كده تزي أبزي صراحة زي كم رونالدو أبقى أقرأ حسبه قال روح كي تمتكم أقارنا رأيوه ساعة دي ديسيبلين لنا كلتنا حرينا نمثل هم عينة مايند سيت سلزلن هم عينة منتاليتي سلزلني أبنوس وكيف درجاتك قدام يندخونكو أبزل هو درجة بتسعة لازم نسقطكم كندي داك باي ذا واي ميز ولا نقدر نحرالين تاي رأي نحرال لكم كوين عاب شجر كأخذت ماكمي بتن رأيكم شجر كأخذت ماكمي نشتري رأي زلوا بزح شجر أيقط ماني بوزح جزء أنا بقول كيدر أخوه عاب رأي لكم كله ملكم عاب خون كله معريق أشجركم يبزح مالتي سو معك أنيت ناتكم نشجركم بمنتاجركم تتقولوا الوي بمكرة بمرجل كم زغابة سحني لكم دحر نعو خطرفكم بزعبو قطع زمزمو ويسي نعو بدقباء نجر إن شاء الله وعيتو قينو بزحل تعزوه عليكم كما يجركم أب نفسكم تسرحيه حجاب إيفنت مخاد سيمينارات مستتاف أب نفسها مسرح زيم دعم مسؤول النجارات التحساس بخان كتبخان طرح ديكونس بس كانوا سبات دلكا زمدنا كانوا سبات نعخا بخمي يريقها قير جمر سيخا نعخا مومنتم دهبكا سلازي شكرا لكم ده حجي رأيكم كن داي يمثل ندحر كتفلتر لكم شجركم كن منتاي رأيكم شجركم ليش تاين ندحر فينا اوكي رأيكم كأخن دا نشتي على الله مالتي بزح شجر ندحر زي بالكم كوينو بزح رأي بالكم مالتي ويكابت حدا انصار ملك اخر يخلنا عاب رأي ندحر لكم كوينو بيتسب بزعبا سب زي تقدسكم لكم زي بزح بزعبا نفسك زاربا يدلني حجقن لا تمكت كي يفلت دا مرعى كي يفلت دا حزن كي يفلت سبورين my head down ابكو قبرو دلني نجر اوكي قال سب كم زي ما تفهم زي كنت اخذ كله
لا إني زال نحن عزقولنا يوم تعيني ركيت كني قصكم فورهم
ندحر مسانا زي لكم كونكم بليز زي عزوم قدفوا كل تبغى تاخذ فلوس لا تدخل تليفون ندحر لكم زي عزوم قدفوا من سب كي تربشوا سو ناتكم ندحر شجرت الدراربكم يبزحكم الله خينو it's about time ناتكم شفت تقبروا كنتاتكم دقيروا لي مالتي جن الساعة فاين ديسيشن مش الله امونغو نتشك انترتين مقبار نوع مسساين امونغو فوكس ابسولوشنن ابتنعكم رايكم ነገር ምጥምባት ምክንያቱም ብዙሕ ግዜ ድበዝሕ ሽግራት ኣብ ዳሓለፈኦም ዘለዉ ድበዝሕ ሽግራት ኣብ ምሻሎ ኣብ ትማሊ እዮም ዘለዉ opportunity ግን ኣብ ፅባሕ እዩ ዘሎ ክልቲኦም በበይኖም ነገራት እዮም ናይ ትማሊ ኣብ yesterday ዝነበረ problem ተሰኪምና ክንመፅእ ከለና ናብቲ ናይ ፅባሕ opportunity ግን ዕብየት ድበሃል እውን ኣይህሉን ስሎው ጥራሕ ዘይኮነስ ክንበፅሕ እውን ኣይንኽእልን ኢና ሶ ናይ ጁኒየር መልእኽቲ ሕቶ ብዚኣ እንታይ እያ ነይራ ማዕረቲ ናተይ ራእይ ኣምቢሽን መብፃዕታተይ ካብኡ ድበዝሕ ከዓ ሽግራተይ ይበዝሕ ነይሩ ግን ከም ድሽንትዮም ከዓ ክገብር ነይሩኒ سمس قبركو كل سبع حجب سدراي جونيور كم زين بتسونيو فاميلي فتونيو كم زين ريونينا كم زين عقلنا يدولون زنبور سبات وتيتو مسرعيو جلوري مالتي نتناتي ستوري قم بحدش كنسنتن وجميرة تجي كل جزء سبات سجع وتات تخونو بقول نذكر كعزم زمنكم يوم تاريخكم سلزي فلتو رأيكم سلزي فلتو نسخم جن what is your why
so show up to both gym sessions and the meetings as well because reasons are assets and excuses are liabilities. So these were the results that we were getting going to the meetings, sharing our results while we had guests at the meetings. And just to show you guys that after my 1-year anniversary in the business in 2017 and then February 2018, I was still a world team member, but literally 12 months later, as you can see here, I had only 6 supervisors after 1 year of being in the business, but from world team to 12 months later, first cut millionaire team.
Woo! أب عصرت غلطة ورحي. Okay? أب عصرت غلطة ورحي. قدامتي 9 مليون كات بتصيح مالتي. مستري ودو لهم. أب ورح جانيواري إسراء 10 شعات تجميرو. كاب زيادة تزياد ماني. نعم. مجمّر يعجزي. نعم مليونير تيم كيدوم مالتي. حجت مومنتم كم زي يعبر كم يعبر له رأيوه.
And as you can see, my first cut billionaire team, it was almost in February 2019. It's just that that month has 28 days. If I had those extra days like January and March, I would have been already earlier in my millionaire team cuts. But millionaire team first cut was with 32 supervisors, and all of them were averaging over 2,800 volume points. The top 10 average volume was 5,000 volume points, but all the supervisors were doing more than 2,800 volume points.
So in February, قدامي تورحي ناي مليونير مخفت قوانيري. هم كانت جن انتهي تورحي إسرائيل شو منتم على سلسلة لاين مركز تم على سلسلة معلتي كم ترن إن هي مجابيت النيران تدخل أبتغل حتى مجبر قوانيري. أب كتير لا در ورحي أب مارش جن كمستري ودلهم سالسان كلتن سوبرفايزر نيرومني average حد سوبرفايزر كباب بقلة ترشح يقبر نيرو تدل على دبالك حموش شيء يقبر نيرو جحسبه بس على سان كلتن سبات راح سكندير أكره فقط كم نقدر زي داميرا هو تبع هالكاد غير نجار كم زي كونه تونا بحق بتصرف سبات راح بزوريها خمس لقاء ومن سكرين هالينا.
The results I was also getting is also just showing you guys that all those opportunities where families were trying to stop me from attending meetings and all of that, if any one of those meetings I had missed or leadership development weekends, these results are not going to be possible the moment you stop following the plan. So when you understand that the business only knows numbers, all you can control is your income producing activities. The only thing I could focus on is how many meetings I was attending, how many people I was talking to every day, and how many people I was getting on the products. The one thing that you can control is the quality of your story and the quantity of how many times you are sharing your story as well. Because 90% of all success that you're going to get in the Herbalife business is from you showing up and attending all the meetings and mastering the basics. As you can see here on the far left, it was those meetings when I first started getting my recognition as a senior consultant. And then 3 years later, with my recognition with the CEO as a president's team member. So the show up at the beginning is the same as at the end. The recognition is exact same. I feel just as happy for my senior consultant recognition as my president's team. It's all the same thing because I did not change anything but how many times I was using the products, wearing the brand and talking to people. And as you keep on being consistent, your life changes. So president's team is not anything drastic. It's just showing you the mindset that I needed to have at the beginning before I became a president's team member.
So it's actually very humbling. كمزن تنقرافت اللي وندر لهم ميد قلت أزنا برنا قرافت نيرو نص وكف ميتينج خير كله حدا كأود على سبكر كله دتابع عملتي دنقاقه حدا قفت دعابي نقرات كلاي كم نص وكف ميتين دمهارة حدش نقر سالساي كأوز تمهارة أن سرح دوسده أو أوز نقحون سرح دوسده شعو حتى تدمتsa أنا كندي أكل قيرا له كندي أكل سبات يجلجل له إذا كندي أكل نعيكا أتاوي قبل له بمن بس حسب دجلجل كو أتاوي إنتي نسل له أبزيا 9% 90% أوكي زي عليكم كتير كلاتكم صحفوا أبزيا 90% عودات تكون أنت أدليهم كلتا مسارتاوي النجارات الله تحن شوين أبتبال عقبات كيلو ترين كيلو أجنا أنا أبغزنا فينا بزومينا نقبره جن قلنا بندستنا قلنا على نقبره ناي بحق ما غيرون تدليهم ناي عودات سبع تاريخ دا سماعكم قالوا السبات تقوموا ميلان دراهم نعهم هو ده شجركم نخالوا السبات كومو شجروا زنبروا دبصحوا دنا أقح نجار دا سماعكم زي شوين أبت بهال مالتي أوكي فتغالي تقاني 90% ناي عود doing the basics over and over مالتي أجزاب تحت الله تصلى من رأيكم من حر الله هنا بتسقام دلا حتى تقل دبلت دلا هذا معلت كل تبل حتى اوكيجن كا ايفنت تخيل مالتي ويكا او دفلت كايو حدا غزي تفتنو خلا غزي تفتنو سالسا غزي سلشوكا قال عينت ابزي ازل ابزا ناي بريزيدنت شنو خدلا ابزا حنت تريا لكم زناي لبي هارت بيت ويكا زي كم زي دبلت ري ود لكم غنتاي مالتيو تفتن مالت اب تعليم حدا بتعليم كتكون كلها حدا خا مفتن كون كل تفليو anyway so the frequency ويكا تدغاغيم كا net basics master مغبار 9% ريزالت يهبكا دبزحنا سبات نوفل دقنا حسابات كنا متصقلينا نصير بقى اب حساب جراند حساب كالت غيرهم زي فلتو ابزينا لتكم تعملسي 9% كما غيره is showing up and mastering the basics get over the basics over and over and then I think it's so beautiful.
So obviously for you guys, I have much respect for Doctor currently at the moment, where it is now separation season for you guys, where we must study while others are sleeping, we must decide while others are delaying, we must prepare while others are daydreaming, we must begin when others are procrastinating, work while others are wishing, save while others are wasting, listen while others are talking, smile when others are frowning, and persist while others are quitting. And then with the picture here on the right, it just shows you 4 different arrows, where the longest arrow, you guys can already see that the target is there in the middle, but now the target, the arrow shows that some people maybe are going too fast, but in the wrong direction. So too many people are obsessed about going faster without ever questioning whether they're in the right direction. With my results in the business, when you work on all the things that you need to work on in the business, sometimes you might find people that are doing lots more volume points than you. Others are getting results that maybe you're not used to, but don't ever question yourself because of what other results people are getting, because sometimes people are moving fast in the wrong direction. In my journey, I was not really known for being really a top volume producer, but I had a lot of duplication. So what happens was, even though lots of people are getting recognized as volume producers in the entire country and stuff now, I'm the only one that got to president's team with no TAP team members, where everyone is always asking, how did I build my business? How to get to president's team without doing lots of big volume, but getting lots of duplication. So my results together with my fiance is a representation where it may look like we are going slow, but we're going straight to where we're supposed to be going.
Awesome. So أبزيا نقطة تقصنا نقدر نحلل الله هنا. بزح جزء سبات أبكالو سباتنا نتعمل. نكالو سبات كيدتنا نري. قال لسه ريزالت تدرخبو. قال لسه فوليوم بوينت تدرخبو. قال. أنت بعلن تايشمو. ماي أربل لايف. ناتي مالتي. أنا أنت يقبر الله. نبي ترزيد وزن دلو. Obviously أنت عارف تقول سرتاتنا نكالس نحنا. تقول سرت أنت مثلا. أنت يقول تريزر ليك أبي درجات بس. That's it. حجنا عوق قبل نحكينا. By the way already جميرنا عندنا. أبزيا جروب مساين نحرر لهم كونكم. مساعد لهم مالتي أكتب جروبات مساعد حد لهم كونكم فلالي بملك تدنت تفسب awakened بالجروب على تليجرام يقوم لهم قال ماستر كلاس ناي ماراثون دبل علني قال بعبي ماراثون رأي قال دبل علني أقول له كل سبب أقول له ماستر كلاس نحر له قينو تثبتي نتفعل له مالتي awaken نحر له قينو تدنت لك أو تصيت له مالتي أجي فلتر ندا قبرني عينين خير نحراب كلهم جروبات ديالكم كونكم clearly it's a separation season نعيك نقول سبق حق فولو زخل زنورك 3 عامت كيرنا حجي separation season حجي فلتر نقبرو له تسرح بحد وجن تدقلقل بحد وجن تي يمن سقام زبلك أنا بحد وجن تقامطمش شعون ما أنت عند حبريتها توقعت فلت جينيور كم يقرأ قميت الله لنا زياد إذ وقت زي نايم في لاي وقت سلا زقنا أما أخلنا من كلاي مالتي مس بدقد له كده ديكونس أما أخلنا مستم بحسب نقيد لنا حجي بحسب سنة إحنا سبات نبعلو قال سبات كسمع خلو قال سبات يعزم زملو دكي سمالو أوكي قال سبات كوسن خلو قال يمكا موسى نسأله 50 دي مغين 50 دي متفطر يلو أب إتكا وكل حبيتا ديبل كخلقة دلوك يكون كخلقة حق توسن زلكا أبزي كده تزتري أنا قرون سلا زقنا قال سبات كعلوم خلا ما مود خلو قال سبات كا يفتنوا مالتي قال يوم they train قال يوم كا they try مالتي أجي بتوم دلا ما مودو بحسب يكون كانت لا مامد بجبر يقات لا مامد بتوم ما بجبر دلا ما مودو يعلم الله بتوم ما بحسب دلا ما مودو يفتنوا الله أوكي هذا مالتي كل وتسأتون دالي يخدم مالتي مزات طبق كل وتسأتون دالي يخدم مالتي قال سبات كجمهور خلو أوكي ماراثون جمر مش الله مع سبع زمزمانه give it 3 months 9 معلت مر ايوه حجي ابزانا مع زمزام غزي ابسرح دوفور دجمرون اتم بريكارس دغبرو ما عاد خوينم دفور 5 دير يناينا قلدبلن اتفللي بعد تسرح يدريكا اوكي قال سبات ابسرح كفر خلو قال سبكاني بقى 5 زقون اللي حدا نفع ود تدمصني حدا نفع ديستريبيوتر تدمصني لهم ناتهم سرح ناب كانوا سبات يقمطوا له قال سبات غزيهم حسابهم ابدغبو بوتا سيف እንዳገበሩ እንዳፈሩ ولا ገንዘቦም ማለት ገለ ሰባት ካ በተሰቂሎም ይውቱን ሎ ማለት ተኸበረ ነገር ትውንን ወግዜ ኦኬ ገለ ሰብ they save time ገለ ሰብ ካ they waste time ኣብ ገለ ሰባት ኣብ ክንዲ ድሰምዑ they are speaking ሪእቶ ይህልዎም ማለት ከምዚ ድኸውን ከምዚ ድግበር ኢልካ ክተሪኦም ከለካ በዓሉ ንባዕሉ they have so much opinion ከይከድዎ ከሎ ከይፈለጥዎ ከሎ ኣብ ክንዲ ድሰምዑ ተዝኒ በታ ሓንቲ ገይሮም ብዙሕ ይዛረቡ ማለት ገለ ሰባት they are in a lot of pain ኣብ ክንዲ ድስሕቁ ኣብ ክንዲ ውሽጦም ሕጉስ ነቲ ቃንዛ ነቲ ኪደት ኣብ ክንዲ ዝፈትዎ ንዕኡ ዝያዳ ዲተር ይገብሮም ወይ ከዓ ፀቢቆም ክርሕቁ ይገብሮም ገለ ሰባት ሽግር ምስ ተፈጥረ ብቀሊሉ ተሰበርቲ ይኾኑ ምክንያት ገይሮም ብኣገይሮም ከዓ ይጠፍኡ ማለት እዩ ገለ ሰባት ከዓ ክንዲ ድተረረ ይትረር ክንዲ ዝነውሐ ግዜ ዕረፍቲ ይውሰዱ ተመሊሶም መፅኦም ከዓ ኮምፕሊትሊ ተኣምር ዝኾነ ስራሕ ይሰርሑ ኣብየና ኢኹም ዘለኹም እቶም ብፀጋም ዘለዉ ደፅንዑ ድውስኑ ድዳለዉ ድጅምሩ ድሰርሑ ድቁጥቡ ድሰምዑ ነዚ ኪደት እዚ ሪጆይስ ድገብሩ ኣብዚ ቃንዛ ኣብዚ ኪደት እዚ ኣብዚ ምዕባለ እዚ ከምኡ እውን ኣብ ግዜ ወጥሪ ፀኒዖም ድሕዙ ወይስ ብኣንፃሩ ደቂሶም ደንግዮም ብቀትሩ ዳሓልሙ መዕዘምዘምቲ ምክንያት ድፈጥሩ ባህጊ ጥራሕ ዘለዎ መንበር ስራሕ ዘይብሎም ባህግን ድሌትን ትግባርን በበይኑ ስለ ዝኾነ ግዜኦምን ሓሳቦምን ድኸስሩ ሙሉእ መዓልቲ ብዘይካ ዘረባ ትግባር ዘይብሎም ኩሉ ግዜ ንካልእ ተሰርሐ ሰብ ክሪኦ ከለዉ ዝዳ ከም ዝኾይኑ ደለ ምክንያት ድፈጥሩ ወይም ድማ ጀሚሮም ደቋረፁ ኣየነት ኢኹም ካብዚኦም ክልቲኦም ክትመርፁ ትክእሉ ኣለኩም ሕጂ እዚኦም ንሕና እቶም ቦልድ ዘለና ኢና study decide prepare begin work save listen smile and persist ትብሉ ተኾንኩም ሓደ ፀሓፍ ላይ ኣብዚ 57 ኣለና ሓደ ፀሓፍ ላይ ኖ ኣነ ሳፍቲ ሓንቲ እየ ደለኹ ብዙሕ ኣይተረዳእንን ትብሉ ሕልኩምኩም ከዓ ዜሮ ፀሓፍ ላይ እዚ ቨሪ ሲምፕል ኦኬ ኣብዚኣ ቻት ሓደ ወይ ዜሮ ክሰምዕ ዝደሊ ድሕሪ ዝኹሉ ነገርና ፀንሐ ናቱ ገድሊ ናቱ ተመክሮ ናቱ ፈተነ ንስኹም ኣበይ ኣለኹም are you studying deciding and everything in that side right one or are you daydreaming and wishing and procrastinating and accusing others zero okay this is a separation time okay زيادة نفعل يلا وقتها مالتي you've got to decide for yourself زيادة fit دي تقبل عند حركمكم من هالسيزون season دي كونكم you'll think okay انت زي ما لسكم لي زيرو إذا حسبه by the way أبزيا حدا وزيرو خد تحفون حدا يكيلكم كاب حدا كحسبه زيرو حسبه يقلن إذا نبعلون حدا قبت كده سلزق عليه 4 شو من تنسبات حدا وزيرو أبي اللهم I'm just reading the comments 3 يلقوا من إذا بزعبا زي بيزنس وين يكون بعبيو كردا أنا لو overall context أبي هوتنا نجبر نجار مالتي how we do one thing is how we do everything okay so قاعد نحن نتحكم اللي لكم كونكم you're wasting time how do we zero I don't care who you are you've got to decide you really have to decide which side of the story are you if you don't if you are too big to answer here now I know the ego is eating you how do we zero okay دحديت رداكم كوينو ካልገባችሁ ደግሞ ሶስት ጻፉልኝ so I understand አማርኛ የምታወሪ ያልገባችሁ ከሆነ ጥያቄው ሶስት ጻፉልኝ እንዲገባኝ አንድ ሓደ 03 ግን ክህሉ ኣለዎ ኦኬ ካብ 57 ፍርቂ መሊስኩም ኣለኹም እቶም ፍርቂ ከምዚ ኣለኹም ክሓስበኩም እየ ማለት እዩ ጅስት ቦታ መሊኹም ፀኒሕኩም ወይ ከዓ ቡንዳ ሰተኹም ሰምዕና ኣለኹም ማለት እዩ
Just to show you guys a little bit of the possibilities. On the far left, it is the first car I started with when I was what I would call not an Uber driver, but a Uber Eats driver, because luckily I hit supervisor and I was already doing a lot of PPV and I didn't have to be an Uber driver. But now with the car, I could then get products a lot quicker to deliver to my customers. And these are some of the cars we've bought along the journey. Luckily, this is a private call, so I can show you guys. So yeah, some nice cars there. You guys can see there's a Porsche there, there's an M4, there's a G-Wagon. And you know, I'm one person that didn't do well in yeah, the G-Wagon. Yeah, so I didn't do well in school, so it just shows you Herbalife did not discriminate with my background of being just having a matric. All it knows is numbers. And here's some of the lifestyle already at a global expansion team level. I could really start flying business class because I was earning a millionaire team income even at Get Team because my business was that big. It didn't make sense as well. And then here are some of the members in the team that I've got in the organization. And yeah, this was my mom on a paid vacation, and that's me and my fiance last year in Los Angeles, just to show you guys what Herbalife has done for us as well. And I think I'll be closing with this slide. Basically, when choosing which level you want to get to in the business, as you can see that at the bottom of this ladder, it's called your Herbalife position. So when you start as a consumer, you must become a product lover. As a member, you must become a customer server. As a supervisor, you must become a volume producer. And then you become an active supervisor where you must become a consistent volume producer. World team, now you've got 3 jobs. You are a builder of 3 groups. You're servicing customers, you're a volume producer, and you're also a builder. And in active world team, you are a trainee of or a trainee teacher of building mode, where you need to be producing volume while developing leaders or active supervisors so that you can get to active world team. When you become a Get Team member, you must become an effective teacher of building mode. Millionaire team, you must become a teacher and a developer, where you are a proven leader. And president's team, you must become a developer of leaders. So as you can see, as a president's team member, my focus is not volume points, but because I've got all these skills of the person I've become, the most important thing that I focus on in Herbalife now is developing leaders. When I want to mentor someone on my in my team, I first check, are they on the calls? Are they contributing? And are they doing the activities that are given to them? If they are doing volume points, but they're not doing the activities and they want me to coach them, I will not coach them, because it's the little things that are more important right now, where showing up and being a good leader is an act of service. So we want to edify the good behavior, not the volume points. The volume points only comes after the work should be done in a duplicatable way. And I think I will leave it to you to wrap up what I needed to say, Doc. And that is my story for today's call.
Wow. So እዚኣ ስላይድ ንሪኣ ዘለና ኩላህና መብዛሕትና ጀመርት እንተደኣ ኮይና መንበርሲና ንበሃል ሱፐርቫይዘር ባይ ዘ ዌይ ካልእ ብዛዕባ ሱፐርቫይዘር 3 ሰባት ኣብ ሓደ መስመር ከመይ ገይሮም ብሓንሳብ ኳሊፋይ ከም ዝገብሩ ከሪአኩም እየ ነቶም ኢንተረስት ዘለኩም ነቶም ናተይ መሳርሕተይ ድኾንኩም ነቶም ምሳይ ትስጉሙ ዘለኹም ማለት እዩ ምሳይ ድቆነኹም ኣብቲ ኣዌከን ዘለኹም ምክንያቱ ብዙሕ ነገር ተማሂርና ኣለና ሕጂ ብሓንቲ ግዜ ኣብ ሓንቲ ላይን ዘለዉ 3 ሰባት ከመይ ገይሮም ናብ ሱፐርቫይዘር ኳሊፋይ ከም ዝገብሩ ከመይ ገይሮም ዳኣክል ቮሊዩም ፖይንት ኣብ ቀዳመይትን ካልኣይትን ወርሕን ከም ዝገብሩ መን ገይርዎ እቲ ቮሊዩም ብዘይገድስ ኣውል ኤክስፕሌን ዝፅቡቅ ገይረ ሱፐርቫይዘር ድሕር ኮይና ቮሊዩም ፕሮዲሰር ኢና ማለት እዩ ካብ ቮሊዩም ኢና ንረኽቦት ገንዘብና active supervisor نحن كنا خاني consistently نقبر لنا مالتي ورلتي نحن كنا نخالق السبات كأخن حجز جميرنا لنا مالتي جروب كنفتر نخالق السبات أسيست خنجبر جميرنا لنا أكتيف ورلتي من دحر كوينا حجي ناي ممهر ناخد كون ستعلم على خمالتي علامة ناخد كون ستعلم على خمالتي تعلم أيدي كونكا حجي تسلطنا نبعلو علامة ناخد كون يقات تعلم دل خمالتي نخالق السبات ناخد حجز جيت ندحر بتصحيحة بقع ممهري خمالتي أوكي بقع ممهر نخالق السبات بتقبع حسب كختك كافل تقل نخالق السبات كاب تحتيقا خوينا مسعوتات نخونو بقعت لك ممهر كون كان لها مالتي جيت ندحر بتصحيحة مليونير ندحر بتصحيحة حدش كاب تحتيقا ممهران كولو دخولو سبات كتسلطن تبقى سبيخا مالتي لازم حدث مليونير ندحر له خوينو علامو فوليوم بوينت تخبر قال ملتا ديك كونه اب تحتي عوتات سبات كم يقرم كمص يخولو اوكي كم يقرم عوتات سبات كمص يخولو عوتات سبات كم يقرم يقد دخل يوم يخول بريزيدنت تيم ندحر بصيحو خوينا خاني مرحت دغونه مرحت كم يقر يطري اوكي علمت ديكونس مرحت دغونه مرحت كم يقر يطري تشيرمانز كلب فاوندر سيركل دما كوم غيرنا نقولصينا مالتي جينيور صبوق نطب دبلنا بزيان دحر الله خوينو كن انا كوميونيتي لاني افتا كوميونيتي ناتي اخي باخ قبر كله يمصرو تشغرالهم بزي قدس اندحر دي مصو خوينهم ثلاثه نغرات አሉ اب كل دساتفو اخي بان دحر الله خوينو دساتفو نخال سب افتناتو طرناف افتناتو كوميونيتي دولو دبركتو اوكي عاد سب دحجز الله زدويلو لحاتيتهم دحر زمزمو فوليوم بوينت راح قبر دحر دخلوا خوينا ما راح تنققون اي بوقعون يم بزبل حسب اي علمون يم مالتي اوكي دحركا كغبرو ودغبو مغبر له زين انت ثلاثه معك كانيناتو ابزي اب لندن مستراخبنا دهبنا حساباتين انا خا بعقمي نزيان تقملنا انو بتعب صبوق غيره نتنانا كوميونيتي فلتر كغبرو تم دغلغلو تم دمرحو تم عقمد لهم بجباب كل اليوم تم ناي غلغلوت لبد لهم بجباب كل اليوم تم هرمرم يلهم طرح فوليوم بوينت راح غبرو زدليو نتنانا ايتوسون ادايزني دما بوقوان بوقت خلو خل اليوم حجيزن مالتي junior what a journey it's just and Selena it's just so beautiful to see how you've brought up this whole narrative in such a very concise but also relatable approach because it doesn't matter what the driving force is for everyone. I'm 100% sure they can relate to your story. That's one thing that I'm sure about. And how you make it very simple for everyone to connect and sort of make a note of what is possible. Okay, not just consider, but also personify that, actually inherit that very journey. Rahel and Haralahokonki, there is this thing, Rahel, our president's team say, every opportunity costs something. It's about every choice has a price. Are you there? I don't remember the exact phrase, but if you are, it would help so much, Rahel. Every choice has a price, and the price that you pay is the one that you've decided not to take, and that's in every choice. I think Rahel يلا مسلني. Oh, okay. Allah مسلني هو. Can you about to elaborate Berlemo? نعم كام خون fellow president's team.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Such a beautiful story, Junior. Thank you very much for coming and sharing your story with us. It was impressive. I will not take more of your time because we have held you for a while here with us. And I think the saying you're after, Taklino, is every choice comes with a loss. And the loss is a choice you did not make. And that does not mean you were wrong in your choice, but loss is inevitable. Is that the one, Taklina?
That's the one, yeah. So what I'm trying to say is, if we don't like, it could be a big loss for us if we don't take that opportunity and exhaust what is possible within that journey. And for you, it was much all about choices. You could choose to please the demands of the social and cultural norms, or you could just chase your dreams. So making them choice, every choice has a price to pay. If you don't take that choice, then we wouldn't have had you here, taking us through what is possible, irrespective of your hardships. And for me, it's an absolute honor. And obviously, it's good to have Rahel on board as well as a president team for you guys to connect and make more meaningful wrap up into this.
So yeah, you can see the organogram of my organization, Doctor. I just wanted to put this out for you just to see exactly how many different TAB team members are in the team. And yeah, the business is wide and very deep. So these are just the tabulated lines. There's still many other lines outside of this also as well. And then as you can see, from 28 supervisors in 2019, literally all the way to 386 supervisors. So by the time it was my third year in the business, I was averaging almost 100 supervisors a year. Yeah, being added into the organization. So yeah, the business just shows a lot of potential, but I'm more excited about what is coming more than what's existing.
Wow. This is mind-boggling, to be honest. 300 plus supervisors, and in a course of less than 3 years. I wish 300 عمد زي ملء لعل 360 زقون supervisors حاليهم نسمكا average ناتهم production volume 900 قلد خوون كوين. I just can't believe it. حسب حدود أكل سب بحدا معبل كتوزدو. So the whole of South Africa سي حدا قابت دعمقة مقاد بزح التابتيم زلوه بزح عبر كتوز زلوهم نت بيزنس كالو جاتس كهلوه نبزحت سبات كمزي كاب جورناتات ناب entrepreneurs نخوخونون عدل دها بسبب مخان بتناتو قدلي نبتعمو بزحات من السيات عدل دها بمخان غمز دراغمو I don't know أزي بزح نقر كمزكال مالتي نحناس كابتناتهم دحرا بايتا دبلت نحنا شقر يبزح كابتناتو شقر حواتنا أب سدد دلو يبزح زعدل دقبوهم كاب أب عدهم مستدرهم جنزب طرح دو حدا سبات أبنات كباب الزنبورو so تسفى يقبر نسخاتكم قال نقر وسيركم كتكون خابزي مس جونيور أب جون دحلف عمت أب لندن زنبرنا ناي مليونير بريزيدنت من دخول سبات دقبر عقيبة إنا تراقبنا تاريخ مستمع أخو كم حجمري أنيرة مرس مستمع أخا like all this time دنشتين تفعلتنا أيناي كفال حجي دخولنا نقر أي قرط صلون تنسو زنبرو authentically كم زلة تتعلى علي مثلنا تانا تهيوت انت دا حجازي تكوينا رقيبكم اخونكم ابزيا عم بابان دا غبركم يقنيلنا بلومو انا قام تصوغ غبرلو كاب كلاتكم كن نتوم حجاز غين درقبكم مالتي اوكي ابزا تشات بدغبا غيركم يقنيلنا بلو سليانا junior I can't thank you enough brother. This is the best gift I could ask from a fellow brother and I'm on your service. This is beautiful. Sometimes really hard to take in the kind of challenge that you had to get through. And the idea is to say it was necessary to see the junior that we see now. Okay, sometimes olden problems shape us if we use them right. They are like a sword. If you use it right, it can shape us or it can cut us. And I'm so glad it didn't cut you because you're here setting a legacy. Not only for your little bubble, your community, and like 400 close supervisors, but you're extending from south all to the east and to the west and across the world. What a beautiful journey. And we look forward, okay, to see a mega progress in a new journey. There's so much that we are aligning to do with the marathons and new programs. The kind of people that you see here are people that I have complete trust. They've seen the highs and the lows. They've really endured so hard with the change of circumstances, and I'm so proud of them. But more so, tonight, it will change their perspective because they get to hear it from me, who always likes to talk because I'm an educator. I'm a scholar, and that's all I know. But some people are doers like yourself, and it's very humbling to see that. Thank you very much.
Hey, I would like to add one more thing to this one. Can you guys see me?
Can you show up, please? I can't see you. There you go. Yeah.
Okay, you can see me. Yeah. Future president over here.
Before Adonai says much, he's the youngest in our program, and he's the fastest raising, who has the very energy that you and me connected junior. He's the youngest one, and I'm just hyping up for him. I'm rooting for him, and I'll let the stage for him.
Thank you, man. Yeah, as I said, I'm future president team, the youngest one. That's my goal. I would like to break records. However, for the past 3 days, you know, I wasn't feeling great, as motivated as I used to. And one thing I found out is that I almost lost my vision, and I had so much.
I don't know, your voice dropped.
How about now? Can you
Get closer. I can hear you. Still low, but I can hear you. I don't know what you've done.
So I had too much attachment to the goal. So it made me kind of like, I used to get so agitated, so angry whenever someone, you know, doesn't buy the products I'm selling, when I know that it's going to help them, but they don't believe it. So you showed me that it's all you have to do is focus on the end goal and trust the process, and then you'll achieve your goal. And it's not how fast you go, but it's how much you believe in yourself and how consistent you are. And I would like to say thank you, man. You're amazing. And I'm going to make you guys proud. That's all I have to say.
No, you're welcome. You know, I know as a young person building the business, sometimes when we put too much of our goals onto our customers and onto our prospects, it's that energy that is actually a bit overwhelming sometimes, where a spiritual component of this business, it's kind of like, you know, when people can feel that you don't need them, somehow they will end up coming back to you and stuff now. And the one thing we've also learned is focus on being the person above the pin and the goals that you actually want, so that what happens is sometimes when you hit your goals, what's going to happen is that your business is going to drop because you've now hit your goal. But when you've got a vision that should always be evolving, it's the person that you want to work on that no one can take away from you. That is your biggest project. You'll be more proud of who you are more than the goal that you hit in this business. With everything that I know now, I had a goal to hit president's team in 10 years. I hit president's team in 3 years. But just because I hit the goal does not mean I must now let go of the 7 years that are still left with the process and the time that I was willing to put in. So I'm currently on year 7. I've got 3 more years to keep on working on myself. And I'll only know after 10 years exactly if Herbalife works or not. I still don't know yet because I have not put in my 10 years yet, if I could say that. I'm not focused on the goals. I'm focused on the 10 years that I promised that I'm going to put in. Regardless of what happens, I will then look after 10 years to see what happens. So all the best of luck with your journey. Hopefully, I'm going to see you at all the other overseas trips as well. And I would love for you to be on one of our calls one day, please.
For sure, man. Why not? I'll be there. Thank you.
I'm so glad you were here, Adonai. This is more of a value after our conversation earlier today. Jordi.
مرحبا.
You know we speak in English.
ناي تقنية أزارب. قال كل مرة كانت ثانية طب غير كها أمينشنس لزجبر كلنا مالتي thank you. إن شاء الله بتعمي تبقى تماهرنا أزينا مالتيو كابزر مانتي كردا كيله تيزنا برو تجمعات سحالفو قدلتات نتناتو حلمي رأي كده قصو زي ما خالو ندحريت تملي سوق صبرو زي ما خالو أزيو أبتناتو حلم رأيين كا تعمي نقيحو يسرحو من بارو بتعم خستاي قبر كمالتيو thank you عندنا هافتا يمجرش أبو مسحالة فخاز قبا ستقاملا ووردس كاب بتعم خستاي تقبر نيرا مالتيو كاب نورمال كاب ووردسنا سو أي تغيير حلفنتك سكميلو نديو واشتاق عرفة لخولو السماعة كسمعت I feel كقبروت أني حمالتي so ولا تملي سيذكروني رناتي background يعني لا بزحنا تمهرنا.
So Gazana, first off, congratulations to our newest Get Team member, Yorda. We are so proud of you, Yordi. So proud of you. The relentless, Yorda has a story to share. Hopefully, in the next few months, we'll sharpen her English a little bit. We will refine her English a little bit so she could share it to the rest of the world. But Yordi connected with you. She lost her husband. She got married really young. That's part of the tradition, and she lost her husband a few years.
I was 25.
So when she lost her husband, she was 25. And she has 3 kids that she's raised to a point where they graduated, single mother, and never looked right and left to see through the challenge in her life. And what that meant is that for you to stand up, to rise up to the occasion and reassure your mama at the point of adversity, not knowing what's coming ahead of you, and mom being assured I'll make it there, and then take that as a motivation, was something that truly resonated for Yordi. And your journey as well. She said, often the more problems we have, the better reasons. We take them as credible reasons for us to quit or to crush us. They are valid reasons. You had valid reasons, but you you've gone past them problems and took them as a motivation. Pain to power. And she connects really well, and it pretty much validates her journey, and there is more to come for her. Yorda is the only person in this process. She has never dropped less than 2.5 K since she started with me. She's never dropped even once.
Wow.
And now she qualified for her first vacation. She qualified for Active World Team and GET. It's just me, it overwhelms me to even say these things, because now I'm valid to consider myself that I could actually lead and help someone get somewhere. So truly, it's an amazing achievement for a whole community, or for all of us, to see someone who's gone through the hardest of a challenge in life, and to rise above all the possibilities that is available out there for everyone. And they're sitting in the opportunity where I should dug it out. So we're very proud of you, Yordi. Congratulations, Ndagana. And this is it. Like when you share your story, this is your journey, Junior, Soliana. This is just your journey. There is nothing more in it for you. It is just that how you took your pain, packaged it, and put it into a power. But someone listening from a distance, someone sort of going through the emotions with you, it pretty much provokes a new perspective, a new idea, a new possibility. So we're forever grateful for the people who keep it real, raw, and authentic, because that by itself is a lesson for someone to shake the system and shake it off, really. All the burdens or the odds or the credible reasons that holds them back, and slow them and propel forward. So I'm pretty sure if I give other people more chances, they would connect even more. But I'm glad Yorda had the chance to say so. Obviously, we're just getting started, and it's a privilege for us to have someone who looks like us. Again, obviously, what we do doesn't care. It just cares on the numbers. But for someone who broke the algorithm, who stayed ahead of us for longer and stayed afloat on the program and prospering, not just staying in there, but prospering, it's a privilege for us to see what is possible ahead of us. And a lot of young people as well. Some people can relate in the age category. For you, the days that you had to shift and swallow all the emotions and man up into the fortitude and the maturity and honor it, and then live up to it, it's going to speak volumes to a lot of young people. And this is when we spoke earlier, I said, you reaching out to the schools is perhaps the best gift you can give anyone else, because everyone is going through some kind of hell. Everyone is, especially for the young people, is a tremendous hope. Thank you very much. Gazana, congratulations again, Yordi. Soli and Junior, my goodness, what a story. And for me, I've learned so much, because I had to say it, I had to paraphrase it as well in a second language. So it's part of me now. Your story has become like an integral part of me. So I wouldn't sit for excuse. It's just amazing. Rahel, if you have a thing or two to say, I think we'll close it in there. And thank you very much for being very patient, all of you. Obviously, for those who speak English, they had to hear it twice. And for those who speak Amharic, I apologize that I just in Tigrinya, but I'm hoping that you speak English, so you didn't miss out anything. Agos, if you have a thing to say as well, we'd love to have you. And Agos and Rahelen Ktaatsuwa and Harkilkum, I would appreciate that.
I think all I could say is that we are privileged to have you today, Junior. We're really grateful. But since after everything you have said, I don't want to add anything, because you have really given us a lot to take and to digest and then to take to work in a way that suits our own journey. And I think one thing I've learned myself is sometimes it's easy to get carried away with our little excuses every day. Making excuses for ourselves why we do not do enough this day or tomorrow. But now, after hearing your testimony, I have no excuse whatsoever not to give it my all every day. We are really privileged with this business opportunity. It's not something that you find in in other direct selling industries as well. We are privileged in many different ways if we look at it. And then I think we are just in a position where we can make our life whatever we are willing to make it. So, just no excuses is what I would take from your testimony. Thank you so much. We appreciate you for being here with us today.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
That's your first Black lady president in the UK speaking. And thank you very much for that remark, Rahel. Thank you. And everyone else, by the way, Winter is in South Africa. And this is someone I wish to connect. I think she's in Johannesburg, if I'm not mistaken. But after tonight, I'm pretty sure she will reach out and connect and sort of tag along in the things that you guys do. Winter Alogdo? Yeah, Johannesburg?
Yeah, Johannesburg.
Oh, this is your chance.
Hello, guys. How are you? Thank you. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it, and it was your journey was really impressive.
I'm hoping to see you at the Leadership Development Weekend. So, Doctor, this is the last month to qualify. So, in Southern Africa, even if you're not a supervisor, as long as you do 1,500 PPV within 3 months, so even if she does 1,500 PPV today, she qualifies for the Leadership Development Weekend next month.
All right. Yeah, I hope I'll see you guys there.
Wonderful. Okay, so again, it's very late in South Africa at the moment. Junior, much love.
And I'm
respect,
sorry,
brother.
it's low shading.
We understand. Don't worry.
You know the story.
Yeah, you to connect with them.
Yeah.
I'll send you Junior's number, and anything that happens in South Africa, that'll be the right person, not me. Junior is your coach now. We sold you out.
Thank you.
One sold, bang. Okay, to the both of you, we are honored, we are grateful, and we look forward for an opportunity to make up to you. We wouldn't have a story that much to the caliber that you shared tonight, but yet again, every story is a story that people can connect to. So thank you for being with us, and I look forward to seeing you in next month.
Yeah, no, definitely. And obviously my story took a lot of time today, but you should have a promotion for your team to qualify to listen to Selena's trainings as well. She's like a social media expert. She's literally got a very unique way of building the business. She had 158 followers in May last year. She's got 380,000 now on Facebook. And most of the followers she has are in Mexico, Indonesia, America, not even where we stay, yeah, Norway. So it's literally expanding the international business as well. So, and the one thing that you guys must actually notice, it's very hard to find someone that's good on 2 social media platforms. You'll find that one person's good on TikTok and then they're bad on Instagram. Instagram, I met her with only 1,000 followers. She's got 160,000 now. So clearly there's something that she knows about social media, how you can use it as a lead generation network. And yeah, basically it's something that should be integrated with all of us doing marathons to get customers all over the world as well. So she'll be a guest. We'll set up a promotion for that call, and you guys, yeah, you will have her on that call, and I'll be just listening as well.
No, definitely.
Selena, please tell me what the requirement is. Adonai is our social media master, but he gives us this crazy entry into social media, and none of us are daring to do so. But if you have that skill set, we really appreciate it. I'll be the first one to do what it takes to qualify, and we really want to master this because that's what we do now. So
no, definitely,
we would love to hear.
Definitely would love that. I mean, the promotion is up to you. I don't know what standards you have, but yeah, would definitely love that. Would also love to learn the languages and how to actually use Zoom to translate. We're all learning from each other because now we're getting distributors that are speaking French. So we're always translating, learning new languages now. So we'd definitely love to do the training. Like, yeah, our international business has grown so much. I think he told you earlier on today that I think last month, 45% of our personal volume was international volume.
International.
Yeah. So we'll definitely amazing. Love that. You will choose the qualification and we are always happy to serve.
So جزانا سميعكم بزعبا سوشيال ميديا كمي غيرك خطقملو تخيل اب كالا عدرو كالا عليت كمي غيرك كونيكت تقبر تخيل كاب 300 قلن سبات ناب 380 شح سبات اب وحده تواريخ حدا صحه I think ورحق التواريخ بديما غزيمو نزي خمس طباب كتمهارو تدولي انت اخونكم بروموشن كنقبرينا توم 2500 فوليوم بوينت تقبركم دبل سبات ماراتون تمرح نحر عليكم فوليوم بوينت زغلوكم قليلو كمان نحر غيركم انا مسؤم كلا زربي they'll give us the opportunity زي اخ انت سلطنا خطوه هابيلا مالتي نتم تدولي دبل هذه لكم كوين نو بروبلم 2500 تقبروا ويك ماراتون تمرح لهم سبات تم كابيتانز نحر لكم تقبروا قليلي نعاكم زي سلطنا خطوه هابيلا so let's work through this. Okay, let's work through this. It's beautiful, it's amazing, and thank you because you're changing the face of the game as well. It's wonderful to have the old story, and after our conversation earlier, it's also exciting to hear what logos are being put together. We're just building things that other people haven't seen before. So I'm so excited for you guys, and I'm so hungry to learn more and help my team build such a structure where they just think about numbers, nothing else.
Amen.
Amen to that. Okay, brothers and sisters.
Thank you so
put
much.
God first. Thank you in everything that you do. Good night for now.
Good night.
All right, we'll stay in touch. We will talk tomorrow then.
Yes, brother. I'll call tomorrow.
Cool.
Thank you.
All right. Wow, this is incredible, guys. نمجمرة جزء بقى أنا عناد مثل سب كم ذا حسب كهبنا كله هنا بزعبة حمامات نتاي نمثل دين فلت قال لنا سباس حمام شكر تاش جرامت سرينين فلتنينا كم زجير من يقول كم تمكروه نقرنا كله تعدا متصح مرنا اللي تسجم يقولون بريزيدنت دبت صحيح نعنا مثل استش جرا سب كنقرنا كله جن
يمحركه
آمين آمين رقمكم بس كابزي أكو من تحفلي
تعمي تبوني
آمين روتي شامبيون اسكابزي أشاد تحفلي حجاز عند حرني ركوين شو من تحفلي شو من تمالت زي ودع عبيت مالتي thank you فورتونا شو من تمالت زيت ودع مالتها عند على تقصر مجمرين مودات عندي بالله مالتي amazing okay حريت أنا حل حجي وسيخ له مومنتم عقو سابيت في قاني زانات كإنجليش ندير اللي نيره thank you راهيل أخيرا جينا لنا أنت
وعسكي عند عامة أو نروي عصرت عامة حنكلي بوزخانة قانقون كبل قانقون فيه
ما عاوزتي منيرهم بعد زيم تريم زلقة
حنكلي بوزخانة قانقون خنفلت كنمل تزنورنا فينا
نعم
قانقون نروي عدلنيات هاتهم إنجلاند زلهم يسي زلهم عدلنيات هاتهم بقانقون معناته نحنا جين زنبرنا تفينا عينا خالد رأسنا مرينا ما خاب ايربورت زي حلف قانقون خازغر ما كان
yeah it's incredibly I think you guys have it hard
بتعمل صبونير بتعمل ده amazing بزح نجرينا تماهرنا جينا حنت بزاخو لكم زدلي حبيرنا نعبي حبيرنا هنعب النحر كوينا you have to work ليتم معلتن تدا سريحك زي ده أنا أنتي رأين الله مسلكم كم زي بفلاي حجي عبز ساعات زي كم زي عبد ما يجمر مش كم زي لونيرو حجي خمزيلو قفح نجر حدا عاب بيزنس يزرنا حدا عاب بيزنس تصبو نجر عبز ساعات زي لينو نجرك دارجة حزب إرترا بمول ونابرا يمتي بزعبا طعنا خزارب تراخون كاس حج لو مشت ريجستر كغبرن زمسخسي كندي عامت نريو نيرنا بقى حج نصمم ايكالنا بقى تطو كنبل ايكالنا كل سب او هاليلو حج تتكيسو حج نز تتكوسه خمي غرنا عينا نحزو يزلا بتعمي اي ثينك يا حواتي حج سراح ليكم سراح يلينا مالسي جن اب نفسنا يعبي بينا اوروب انت دا سوقينا كلنا خنعب نخيرنا
100% 100% and بزح نقرنا خاطر ماهرنا
در عامي اذا ورح زي عامس تذكروا هم كمي كم زنبرت جهاريو شعو زي سجر مثلنا نيرو تي معبل زنبره جن على غزي هم معبل كمتصخلو جن نصبوكا يزخون
opportunity yeah بزح نقرنا اللي بزح نقرنا تعمم يزقبرك
yeah
اوكي يوردي مجمريا زي opportunity من مسكين قبره اوكي برهان
أبيت
انت من تزارب لي
اوكي يغنيلي مجمريا قلت يلوم عندي
واو ابي عدل لغي
امريكا
مسمن الله ماراثون
كاب جيرمان مسكسانت
اوكي كسانت ماراثون يبلان
عاد دوبيله العالكالين حرقات امي كسانت العيلات اللي جرمن يلات نقل سوكي سرح سلازي يسرح بزلك ساعات كنا راخبي له مساجه جمير الله
ماراثون جيم كله قصانت حجي
هو
اوكي مغنياتو عملت لك نيرا مثلني قصانت عند حد ملت كوينه تابوت ناب جميرن زلوا تجمر
جمير اوريدي مساء كل ነገር اوردرز ገበርኮ መጺሙ جمير ኣለኹ ከምዚ ስለ ዝረኸብኩኻ ብጣዕሚ እየ ዘመስግን መጀመርያ እግዚአብሔር ብቋንቋና ትግራዊት እየ ትግርኛ ኢኻ ትዛረብ ብዙ ቋንቋና ኣብዚ ግዜ እዚ ንዓና ዓይንና ንኽንንቁሕ ንዓኻትኩም እግዚአብሔር ስለ ዝሃበና ክብርን እግዚአብሔር ይኹን መጀመርያ ና ብጣዕሚ እየ ተሓጒሰ ኣብ መጀመርያ መዓልተይ ደሞ ከምዚ ዓይነት ሰብ ስለ ዝረኣኹ እሱ እንዳሃለወ ቁርብ ክዛረብ ኢለ ግን ሰብ ስለ ዝበዝሕካ ኣይተዛረብኩን ብጣዕሚ እየ ዘመስግን
You're welcome ብርሃን ሃፍተይ እዚ ገዛ ንኩሉ ሓንቲ ዕላማ ኣላትና ጃፓናዊ ትግራዋይ ኤርትራዊ ኮርያዊ we don't care ሓንቲ ዕላማ ኣላትና ሳኻ ድሓሽካ ምዃን ብፍላይ ካብ ብቋንቋ ንላዘብ እንድሕር ኮንካ እንድሕር ንራኸብ ኮይና ትንብለልና እንድሕር ድርድኦ ኮይኑ ትሰብ ድሓሸ ክኸውን እንደል እንድሕር ኮይኑ ፕሊዝ ንብደሎ ትግራዎት ኣብዚኣ ክንጢዕላ ንኽእል ኪዳት ኣላትና ንዕበል እዮም እቲ ዕላማ እቲ ደለና ነውፂ ካልእ ነገራት ንኸምኡ ምሻሎ ዋላ ከምኡ ክትብሎ ደሸግር ድመስሎ ነገራት ኣብዚኦም ድበሃል የብልናን ወዲ ሓፂር ቆርጫጭ ገለ ድባል ይብልና we don't care አንተ ዕላማላትና እሳኻ ብውህደት ከመይገርና ንሓሽና ንኸውን بعقمي إن سوابركو أنا كويس لازم يكون بمحارنيام دقبرو برنامجات هلو نتم تقرنيا دردم كاب بدقلله كونكتي جبرو مالتي حنت علامة أبتعنا تحت ميتات غيد زيا بزعبة زري بزعبة عالية بزعبة قمت بزعبة صوتها ديزر بلا بلاتفورم حنت بلاتنا زابير مسكن كاب زيادة ردعنا so نبدل لو تفضل كم زبول سبات bring them on board
okay ያው ናይ ጥዕና ኩነታተይ ግዜ እንድሕረሊኳ ክዛረብ ተዘይኮይኑ ግዜ ብዘለኻሉ ካልእ ግዜ ክንዛረብ
ድሓን ሕጂ እዚያ ኣኼባ ከማ ነዊሓትና ምትርጓም ስለ ዝበለት ዝነበረት እምበር
ሎሚ ደቃ ሰዓትኩም ሕጂ ነዊሕ ሰዓትና ቀኒየለይ ብጣዕሚ እየ ዘመስግን ስለ ዝፈኩኹም
ኣገም ኣይኮነን ዶንጌም ስለ ዝጀመሩት ናይ መጀመርያ ናይ መጨረሻ ንገብሮ ኣለና ሄይ ሎማዓንቲ ስፖትላይት ኣብ ዝናህና ዘላ እታ ቻምፒዮን ዘይሕለላ ንብላ Yorda. Okay? Yorda. My goodness. This is one of the best things. Okay? It's developed at the bahar. سجع حجد سمع هو دراخو. بعلقة بزح درجة بتصح بزح recognition كتركب قالت عمدي. قلت developed at the bahar ورنا عايزنا بلد انتايا Yorda جت مبصحة. Guys, اللهم دو؟
proud of your dear.
أبي اللهم.
علنا.
There you go. كابزو كل سنة كبت دقيقة الزنبرة بشجر كوينو بفتنان دحر كوينو بحلافنات دحر كوينو يرداني رنا يمتشاف الشا بنزع الدلزس نخيكون دقبر زنبرة نساء نيرا نساء زيادة يحب أنصارت زنبرة أنصار تكون إلا نحسبه نجارات لنجارات سعيرة كم زعينة مقيرة خطبة حكم رياض خلنا تنقل دك نستيو بفلاينا أشو دكنا لو خن حج this is your chance to shine كم أنا نقول سجن يوردا أحسر ربيلا بزعبا كده تنتهي مثل نبر نيرو 3-4 دقائق بزعبا حجي بس حتى الدرجة أنت يسمعها 3-4 دقائق بزعبا أنا غالي حوات أنت تبلن سخناوي كاخت كيدا فاصل 3-4 دقائق نضرب مع الشامبيون
ولا مناطق خفت
أنا بخزارة فيك حجي أوكي واحد كبدة
أنميت قبل أنا بصغار ما كلمت من خيزار أنميت يشتافنا
أوكي جري الله حجة مثلني يا أزي نحنا قعزو كيدت كري أخلقو مش هالو مس كله مسناتي مس نفسي مس جايزتها عزو كل جزية مالتي ولا أخلقو بركت زين قبرو زلنا صراح زي نحنا كيدت نحنا عوت بحادثة بزغية دا يكون ناي كلاتنا صراحي ناي كلاتنا بركتولو كلاتنا هنا ننتبلا مالتي أب نفسه كيف كيدتنا ويك أب نفسه كيف قعزونا جن انتي سمعت له كم يسمعك قال اندحر كويناتانا تحتو تي زنبره تشالنج زنبره قعزوتات برقت اقدم ما بتنكفابي الواي حاجوس مش هالو انا تشالنج بزح ايغرمنني اي نو كم يركا كم زحالف قليل يونعي كوينو دسمعنا مالتي بزح بفلاي اندحر بتصبيب ወይ ከዓ ብክብድ በለ ጉዕዞ ክትሓልፍ ፀኒሕካ እቲኦም ዝመፁ አይ ቲንክ ቅልል ድበሎም ኮይኖም ይስምዑኻ ያ ከምኡ ብሓፈሻ ከዓ ከም ባህር ከዓ ናብ ቀልጢፈ ናብ ሶሉሽን እታ እዩ ዝበሃል ዝገብር ናብ መፍትሒ እዩ ዝኸይድ ኣብ ዝኾነ ናተይ ጉዕዞ ማለት እዩ ናይ ምስንባር ባህሪ የብለይን ግን እዚ ኩሉ ግን ናትና ስራሕ እዩ ናይ ኩላትና ስራሕ እዩ እንታይ ስምዒት ኣለዎ እንድሕር ኮይኑ ግን ኣብ ኩሉ ግዜ ኣብ ኩሉ ጉዕዞና ንገብሮም ነገራት እሞ ድማ ወላ ኣይሳኽዑ ኣብ ሰዓቶምን ኣብ ግዜኦምን ወላ ኣይኹኑ እንድሕር ኣብቲ ሓሳብ ኣለና ኮይና እንድሕር ኣብቲ ጉዕዞ ኣለና ኮይና ኩሉ ግዜ ወላ ንውደቕ ወላ ንተሓሰብ ዕውታት ከም ዝኾንና ጌርና ነብስና ክንኣምን ከምኡ ኢኻ ምክንያቱ ሓደ ሰብ ከይወደቐ ወይ ድማ ከይተላሕፀፀ ወይ እውን ከይቆሰለ ከመይ ገይሩ ከም ዝፍወስ ክፈልጦ ይክእልን እዩ ስለዚ كل جزء ولا أب جزء مودا عود كم زلوا ندحر ودي كم تساء كم تفلت كنرد علينا مالتيو سلازي ندحر صغير كادما عاس تعرخ خاخ تركب كحلاليو دما صحفي خا سلازي أجونا يكبر زدلي نخيد عندك تخص خي I think emotion كخون خليه مو so sorry قاعد حزلي بحافش أجن نازي إذا نازي صراحة زي كجبر خلقه أنا حنتي تأجم زبالة بلين ولا بتي أور حاول موز ولا سرحيز خداو نورمال خير خلي شجر زلوا يكونن يا أبزي فلا قدم على مالنا تأجم يبلونجن كل جزء نازي قعزازي كوعازو خلو خجبر خلقه كم جمرة ولا كم عد خويني عد خون نحر خويني بقول نكراتي عد خون علني ندك أي رول موديل كخون علني أتليست ندعبركم داخلكم بستخدم المتن نفعتي بلستي نجارات ديش نفعد الساتهم نوعو ندار أيو خدو أبناتهم كابناتي كم تمهارو خيرهم كوينهم ناتهم سئل خون إز جبروز خون نجار كجبر خلقهم مالتي سلازي ناتي نايدك أي موديل كخون علني سلازي بل بستخدم المتن يا أتليست values اللي كخوني زجبران نفسي مالتي كلاتنا في ليرك أنستيخا بعمي أبو يسمعني رم إن شاء الله بكل نكراتنا بوقعات كنكون بتحسس بنا بمنفسونا بزراربنا بندكنا نهبو سئلي كله ندحر تهدى كم أد خوينا كتوت ندحر خوينا بكل نكراتها كتعوت هاللوا ندحر حنت أد عوت خوينا خا of course تي family عوت خوين اللو مالتي كاب جبر كتبل جير كاخذ كيد تي زحاشة تمرت سلز خوني لسلز حسب thank you
يرني الكي وقت كنت تقلني قي بنتصل جن كتب لي دليل اوكي
انت يا خبلسك
بنتصل حنت ده بلاك حجي جنا أبجزا مساء فتاتي دلوا مشانو تدلش دلوا نعشتو تمرت دخول دموع زلوا متأكد وقت الوقت حسب
أبجزا صح صار حلو أبجزا رسا متمان هالك صار حلو أبجزا رس خسر حكان جزا رس خامين كام ستخيد عود كتكون تخليه
بتقول لهم جزا رس تأمن نعاق جزا رس وقت أمن تجبرك بفلا يبزك كده تزيع نزل مسخ زلوا لك أنا كتب لي نجار سنتيالو كم يجرك جزا رس فيه رس تعمل
ناتي قدلاتي نعاي جزا رس هيك عم نزجبرني ناتي قدلاتي نوعي كل جزء باكس جبر زت أمت نحرس سويتكم لا يبزخون أقول زي مس لايف يزك على سمالتي مس سواسي كنا ودي الدراي مس نايت مالي معناته جدا زحاشكو سب خون مرج أيكون كم زي عمارات يقال يكون جدي تاعي مالتي حجناتي برينسيبل تيوي ما ناتي زحاس بوي ناتي هكايدا مسيوت كقالة سجبرني ويكاني كم زي أماراتي ويك أماراتي كم أماراتي جراي وصلوني ناي جدني كخون زلوا مالتي سلازي ناي جدن كخون تحركينه خاني أنا إخجبر زلني ويك أنا إكسر حزلنا تقعز أنا إخخد زلني ما ننز خد اللي سبيلن سلازي حلفنا كم زي عدي مخبلو تصنها زي عدي مخمرنا تصنها يا سان حمشان عمت مسجبركو أبوي مويتو تحرقو أنا كودي نفسه بأي كوين اللي خمو كل حلف نفس ذلك اللي خاد يلوا imagine قبرون نديو ما عرفنا كم زعرف أمانتي حجي نعاي أبجزار سيكا من زجبرني ناتي قدلاتي ويد ما ناتي قعزي قدلاتي كأ أنا يكفت حمزة زخእል مالتي ولا حدا ومن البعض حاجز كله كخل خوني سابورت خلو كخل خوني كبابي خا بستفر عليه من قدي دقف كتركب تخوني خا دقف يطرح يقول نس دقف قال بغلاس دقف يا ولا انسان بعلا جن بعل خان حرجير كايجن بعل خا اي خات قبرز اللي خا ناي جزارس خايسو كل جزء كم زبلو سمعت ولا انا بعلو بعل خا خانات كسمعت فلتا سلازي تاناتي سمعت ويد ما انا خقبرز قبرن اب جزارسي كامنوز قبرن قدلاتي زخون يكون كم زخول جزء ولا لينو حاري لتجمر تصقمت بهالي باللين كلكم اي فيل كوم عين سمعي زلن اب زخون يكون مالتي مهناتو اتيوم حدا جزء سخمنا عي بونسكم يس نحن بونسينا نوع لك أنا تيك على زارب كويني تسمعني كزارب كله مالتي حدا جزء دكتورين كزارب كله سلازي أبغى زارب هيك عم تقبلني قلب على ناتي قدلاتي مرت شخاي يكون قديتها أي مالتي كعوتنا يقدني زلني صباحي كتطبق أنا يا أخي قبره زلني صباحي كتطبق عبايو ما أنا يقدني ثانك يو سلازي كلاتنا دك انستيو نعو امين نحن كيدا لنا كلاتنا دما بفلاي نحنا كم يرترايل وي دما كم مدر حبشا كل سب تشالنج حالي في امتي كل غزي ولا بناتنا تيم نزاربو تايز بحال نقبرو نحدنا ديسكاس نقبرو نحناس انكون نحنا معناتو ابستفلا ولا ايفنت خير كاك سمعوا كتري خو لخاس ولا حد تشالنج كحلفو تعاويتهم تريم دحال خونكاس هاو كم أنا نمنتايزي أنا لعلو كم زقباني دا من مخنياتو لعلتهم ولا حدا تشالنج زي حلفوا مود ما تعاويتهم عافيت سبحي زريهم زلخو ندار أخو أنا قداي ببزح نقرات تخريبة زلخو مود ما ساتهم بتيحهم من تعاويتهم من تحد أرلو خوينس أنا يردانوس نصهم لعلوهم عاود كم زقباني إذا عمل مالتي لعلتهم ولا حدا تشالنج زرعي ولا حدا تسقم زي رأيو تعاويتهم زر زلخو لعلوهم يعاود نعي تقباي ليز حسن بو نعيس بقى لعلوهم كم تقباني إذا عمل هناتو بزح نجر أبنا ناتي فيلينج ويد ما ناتي تشالنج أب يديتالو أب دهابالو أب كلاتنا له أب نقدر أنا معاتنا قلت زكينا يعني خير لنا معات لنا دي ترى بزح لنا حتى نحن ملسك أبانا يزمركس سلازي زبوت هذا نعمل لهم دخل دافينا يا كن كي يطرح زلنا خن عود كأنا يقدني زلنا يقبع عنا مخنياته لعلتهم ولا حدا زي كدو لعلتهم ولا حدا دي ولا لعلتهم مطبق مبارح ما دي رأيو كاب هابتا مات فاميلي وتيوم تعاويتهم يخاطريهم وات انتاير أنا بلي علي معات تسكي مدلخو لعلوهم قباني سلازي قدلاتي بحتر زبالة مالتي thank you
دوس غلا نجار يبلين ولا حدا دوس غلا نجار يبلين so نسخاتكم كتعودوا تقددوكم نجار انتاي نايور لايف completely like تعرف حجيرنا هذا عينتي وتا كتنبرني أبجت مبصح ترح دمصو مغيرها بهوتا هذا عينتي وسا كتنبرني نسرح دقيق نجار يبلان بهجنا يسرح الليوات سرح سلت فوتو أبي داك زي سلزلوات هذي كوين she doesn't ever need to go دومز دلوا جنزب كتاب مسيلات كده يرلي يعني نسرح اوكي سو نسرحكم دبت حجي نسرح موت بالكلا دك اي اخيلا فانيا نسرح حجي هيوتا كان بحدش انجي تقبروا له زمان يا زلا كم دخلت كلاخات غزينا عابينا مصيلا له مالت كسر دخلت كلا اذا مخرز جن ماني زدليو لتناديت عنكم اب غزاكن مساكن كلو دقكم كريو ودغبوم ነገር ናትከዓወት እዩ ኣብ ገዛክን ሕጂ مساكن كلو كريو ودغبوم ናትክን ሙዳቅ ምትሳዩ ከም ትኽእል ኣይኹን ክትሪኡ ደለክን اوكي نعاي نتي طمته اب كل غزي اديتات كل كاب زغبرني كم عن برسبكتيف نتي شيفت تغبر كاب زغبرو ناي راهيل غوياي اوكي انا فارماسيست كوينس immediate دغونه ناي ገንዘብ ወጥር ስለዝነበረና ገለ ይኮነን ግን كل غزي زربانا ታንታዩ ኣብ ገዛ ኮይነ ንዕሉ ካፍተር ምግባር ሽግር ኮይኑ ደይኮነስ ከም ድኽእል ኢንዲፔንደንት ክኸውን ከም ዘለኒ ከርእየን ዝኽእል እንተዳ ተዓዊተ ጥራይ ክንደይ ጎነፅ እዚ ሰውትክን ወይ መፃመትኩም ነበልዎ እዚ ከምዚ ይገለ ኢለምኩም ዶ I'm the first one I was the number one ከምኡ ምስ ኮንኩ ስለዚ ተኣማመንኩ እንታይ ገይረ ቢዝነስ ከጀመርኩ ከለኹ ቅድም እንታይ ክገብር ነይርኒ تفلطوا قدم كوسخ نيرن كبدات سرح دي سرح بعلي قدم كمرمرو كل من البيريات حقت كلا فليتيو انفورميشن نيروني ايموشن كن كلوان نيرو سخاتكم كن يرلاكي زغرفو ملو تخون كبد حسكم يوم تمس نيركم انا غب بعد شي خبد خو تصخيد نيرني أنا نزي خون دي أيكونني نبكال سب بري يخون دي أيكونني نخفلت كمان كم متحسب مسمسات نا أنا مسكين ليس كتشاقة كوعل نمان كدول كوعل exactly حجين صاحب نعاكم تسمعكم زلوا نيرو يقدم عليه اوكي جن نايبا حكي اتعدى تدري نجر بنت تفلت ان حكينا دت الفكن سبيلا 2 years قدامي تتسلم ابني 4 عمت اوكي 4 لايف كن يجرو حج لو ما عمت 4 سيلبريت قبري 30 عتن عمت دا اكل زنقدا ابز عد تسريحو تصليم بريزيدنت دبالا ينبر تصلم مليونير دبالا ينبرتم قال كوينا كمان ودي تصليم مليونير على እዚ ከምኡ ክትከውን ዝገበራ ኣብ ገዛና ክቅየር ዝግብኦ ነገር ክቅየር ስለ ዝነበረ እዩ ደረቕኛ ተባእሲት ሓያል ገለ ኣይኮነን ትደልያ ነገር ግን ብንፅል ትፈልጥ ነይራ ኣነ ዕውት እንተደኣ ኮይነ ደቀይ ብዛዕባ ኣደ እንታይ ክትመስል ኣለዋ ትወስዶ መልእኽትስ እንታይ ክኾነ ንዐ እንደይኮነት ንዓይ እውን ፀልያትኒ ማለት እዩ ክንጅምር ኩላትኩም ከም ትፈልጦ ክንጅምር ከለና ንዓና ወዝና ደማኒ ኣብ ሶሻል ሚድያ ገንዘብ ይረክብ Pharmacist ገንዘብ ይረክብ ካብ ዩኒቨርሲቲ ገንዘብ ይረክብ ድምሮም ቨርቹዋል ድምሮም ነይሮም ገንዘብ ይረክብ it was never about the money okay it was about impact ኣይልካ ክትዕወት ኣለዋ ጥራሕ ሚገራ ክትዕወት እያ ተሓሰብካይ ነገር ደጋጊምካ ተሓስቦ ነገር ካብኣቱ ክወፅእ መንደቕ ናይ ገዛ መን ኣሎ መጀመርያ ገዛና ድፈልጦ ፃዕዳ ድበሃል ኣብ ገዛና ደይተፃሓፎ ነገር ኣይነበረን اوكي تم غزانا تفلطو كل غزي لايف نقبل كلنا زوم باك جراوند مغبار وسلازي نقول نبرنا مندقنا كل يدرانير مستيرنا كل يدرانير في غزانا كل مندقنا حدث نسرع عزيز بالقول قلن بلو مشان سؤال مندقنا صحافه زقي غزانا كم يدمسل نير نابدخونا انغولا تطعميت نابتن سخاك تسغاغرو دلك طرز دوسد حساب طرح تتصحيح دلو صعدا مندقتا يغبرلي بريق بالغزا سمصي دنقلي تا يغبرلي سو نعاخن دمخرك النجار نحرالي خوينو كم حاوخن لسقاني غن ستاندرد تسرعو أب جزانا من قلص عندنا سنتاي دبال سويت زرع أخوتو ها انتاي زي فريز بال فرتنا سويت زرع أخوتو انتاي زبال بري هاي فرتك عند الأسقع حجوالي بكرة مليونير بتحكي مال غنيكا سويت زلا أخوته وزيفر يميزبها حدش نابانا دمت سنة درجة يكون أوكي دس أنا هاي لا يحكي بفقري بخلات بالتباب تعال الدين ترى أخوينا ومرعى ترى أخوينا صيلات تشبربر بدا خايب زوج خايو نجزا خاص قاعد تسأل تجبرك زي كونسي بعد هاليكا قلنا حد علامة الوقت تجبرك تباب نحرر لنا أخوينو أب نفسه نصرح لنا زبط زبال اوكي اب نفسنا نصرح لنا دبال دقاقي منعهم كتمتا عقل نفسهم كتعنا بنفسهم تمتن كسرحه زقبرو زبلو نتمنت ايو اب غزانا سلازرا هو اب غزانا انا ندحر وفيره هاليسي دقاي ممهر على تناب غزا دقنا كاب غزانا مسوص دمصم بدهوتات طاقم لي حسبني من صلوا بلو ሰይጣናዊ ዝኾነ እምነት ብደርፍን ብገለን ቦምባርድ ዝገብሮ ናይ ፆታ ገድሊ በልዎ ወድዶ ጎልዶ ድበሃል የለን ድሕሪ ሕጂ ኢሎም ዝመኽርዎም ናይ ባህሊ ናይ እምነት ናይ ክብርታት ብምሉእ እዚ ድመፅእ ብሰረት ንዖም ኣብ ገዝኦም ይድኹም ንስኹም ስራሕ እንዳባዓልኩም ካልእ ሰብ ደቂ ከሚሮም ኢልክን ውዒሎም ጥዑያት ቆልዑ ድህልውና ይመስለኩም ቀዳሞት መምሃራ ንሕና ኢና ሶ ንዓይ እቲ ዓበየ ህያብ عودت خوينا كم زتريفني كم زدي جبركو كم زدي كونكو خيبلت دليل تقدر نداخل قالت عودت خوينا حنت الدب جزاء دققت قال له بخالاي تزمن كاس له فوق كم قي جبرتون كو دققت قال له تقول but why not show them what is possible like هذا كونستي والد لهم لازم يدوس غلا يبلين برغات you're not smoker قالت ساتا so what's your excuse junior smoker قالت سوي أنا خجمر كله شكر أنت كم تقبل يا عمره شو من تصحف لي تم شكر أنت كم تقبل لو ما أنت درا أخوما شكور انتي كم زقبر ريقهم مارو حمام شكور سقع خندي أعناو مخانو ريقهم مارو مش بعينهم ريقهم مارو ما عندي زي ريقهم ندحري كملو شكور لو سبنا حسام يخمسي إميدت لابو مرهم كنت متصر له انتي تاني مقرأ استدى لازم نبرت أجري تقصي لازم نبرت أجري أسيد سو نحن نصرح دلنا سرح كندي هو تملس مهلاو بعلهم كم زيادة تغيركم أمزام أخذنا إن شاء الله لكن دي هوت لكن دي سبات عنا كم مقرصتي كم متبحتي دهن مهلاو تردينا بعلهم ولدكم ده حجزكم اللهم جزار اسكم ده حجزكم اللهم نعهم استيرا يكون نزي أقلنا خريه بالله أنا أفارماسي هالي أب يونيفرسيتي هالي أب هوسبيتال هالي أبزي أمساهم هالي ولا حدث لله فترة ليني قد أبانصارو أبزي أمساهم مهلاوي بوشت إيه هاقف بسمع عن الزنبرة نعم حبرة السبعين تماهير كويس نعم حبرة السبعين تايز ولا زنبرة إحنا تراينا نبيننا نحن حبرة السبت راح نقول لنا بمولو it's a business opportunity أبقى زي كان دخلوا بين جذب قبلوا دخولي جويوم شجري يقولون ماركتي قبلوا ريتيل قبلوا everything جيجا يكون كل بالله نعيقنا قبل بيك ربان خونه وجني كم يقدر يرد نعيد متوسطات كم يقدر يرد ده بقى سهل تنسانيرا زابير كبروس نزوغنا زي عسم زي أحيبنا شيخ أجمرت تراينا يرضى حدا إلى الله who is next سكت قدرهم أنا next أنا دبل حمش شيء سحب لي who is next سون كتر كواه جاي لهم يرضى أبي كم تبغى صح نقرأكم مايك إلني كم زبتمن دزمبر دسة كنت جاي غجمر عملت يوميلا نقول أنا هذا أكل بطال بروخا نقول أنا هذا أكل بطال أنت دليل ودو مغنيات لكم ده بقع مغنيات لكم ده أمهم دا قبركم أنا أمهم زين داركم دكم تقدر لهم تعال تويز بلا سبك دكست تصنعوا سبك هدم تجمروا سبك عزمزم تسرحوا سبك زارف تسمعوا أوكي أنت ده هاليهم يعني بحق وش تقوم ترى عبي كم بتصح نخلينا it's good to see شو عاد شو من تدخل سبعة الدحرير ده أنا اللي قبل له تم قالوا كم دي يقبعكم نفسكم سلز نجاركم ما يقبعكم إني بردت تصبوا علىهم سخمونا يتجاوبون أوكي سيقبعني لكم ده حاسدكم ما يونيفرسيتي سخم أنا كوزي يقبعني ونعي كبت حدا لنا نجاري لكم نفسكم زي نجاركم ما كان سمن جزاهم دروب قبل لكم ما نربى على للنومي هذا مين مسبب يزقخا كيدا باسني أبويزكي أشغله لبناسي بقى كيف لت أنا هلا عين بعرف تير ناس كيف لت أنا هلا عينيرو لو ميتصير كابع على المريت اوكي انت قايلو اماتيوس انت قايلو باحكو كفتلك حتتك وهابك انت اي بلد حتت يونيفرسيتي تحت ولا خمسكم عجي يقبعني لكم دحر حاسبكم ما يقرنا باكم متص زي مصحف تقبلكم لا هو خمتنا يورد اخي يقرنا كله تقول له انا مخفت نزا اخيبا نا يورد متصقلا زبلكم نقر دحنير انتايو كاب بمولو خنا بزلخم ازي كون نخيكون اب يوردا يبزح نير كاباكم نا يوردا صوري يبزح نير نا يوردا دلو مخنيات زياده بقع يخون نيرو مسا نزي كيتبصحو ግን كل ግዜ እንታይ እንታ ዝበለታሳ ከምታ ጂኒየር ዝበሎ ከምታ ንዓካ ኣድራኣየኒ ሽግርካ ኢዳሓሽካ ክትከውን ንገብረካ right great ህይወት ከይትነብር መን ቀትሎ መስለኩም great life كيتنبر من يقتله مسلكم good life عم نجر كيتحسب كيتنقاح كيتحلم دجبركا صبق هيوت اللي كاي دبلت هيوت كيتنبر دجبركا صبق هيوتي እግዚአብሔር قدمو نبرخت تكونوا ماراثونكم دي جمرة انا قرب فلو اب دجبر لني دحري ادلو دون يوم نيم دلو سقع فرق ليت غزي لهن مسلني so I will finish that حجي كنا زي حقت فكمي እግዚአብሔር قدمو نبرخت تكونوا لهم ليتي congratulations already